What's up, everybody? Welcome to Save Data Cast episode 18. On this podcast, that is definitely regular content, and we super don't mess up the schedule all the time. I'm sorry, regular listeners. We love you. Scheduling sucks. On this definitely regular scheduled podcast, we talk gaming topics, we talk news, reviews. This week, if you've been on Twitter and follow IGN, or people who follow IGN, you likely saw either IGN's best video game bracket of all time or people shitting on IGN's best video game bracket of all time. We're going to be doing the latter. So this whole episode, we're going to talk about the bracket. We're going to make our own bracket, sort of. It'll be better. We'll choose. It could be the same game. Who knows? We've not prepped this at all. We don't know what each other are going to choose. This will be a fun, hectic time. But joining me in this mess is the unlucky tactician. That's Jason.
Hey, my games don't exist on this list. So
it's true. Also,
thumbs up.
Joining us for the first time on Save Data Cast, I believe. Is that right? You've been on here before.
Maybe one of the earlier ones.
I think since the rebrand.
Since the rebrand, that's true.
Probably.
Yeah,
that's probably true. I've been hiding in a corner somewhere. I don't know.
Hiding on the Pokemon stream.
Yeah, hiding on the Pokemon stream.
I am also joined by Trainer Joey himself. That's Chris.
I'm here to talk about why Sims 3 is the best game of all time.
I'm also joined by our only legal counsel. That's Bridge.
Chris stole my joke, and I'm taking him to court for it.
Are you going to talk about Sims 3?
I was going to make a joke about how I'm the strongest Sims 3 defender.
Wow, that's crazy.
Very sarcastically.
And you pivoted well. And last but certainly not least, joining us, that's the hockey stick and sickle herself, Elise grabbing Roxas, I think? Yeah, we also get Roxas. Yeah. Hello, Roxas.
Cat cam.
Roxas knows what my favorite video game of all time is.
I wouldn't venture to guess. Wouldn't venture to guess. All right, folks, we usually talk about what we've been playing and Fantasy Critic, but I think going through this bracket's going to take pretty much the whole show, so that we are going to do just that. So, ba-bam! There's our bracket. For all you visual watchers out there. Before we dive into this, so when we saw this bracket, all of us were like, man, some of the games on this bracket don't belong.
Yup.
So we're going to replace some of them. Now, I told these folks here that they could replace any game from 16 through 14 seed. I lied. I'm a dirty liar. You can replace any game 16 through 14 without approval from anyone else here.
Oh, hell.
But if you want to replace any seed, if you get a majority vote, you can.
Oh.
That's interesting.
So we each get to put one on the list. Who do I want to start? Pridge? I never start with you. You're starting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting? Wow.
Fuck, dude, you never start.
All right. All right, I'm going to take Inside, 5th seed on the bottom left.
Okay, Inside is out. All right.
Yeah. I'll hold off on doing the obvious one. I'll let Elise take that one because it's her favorite game. So I will replace it with.
Is Eraser teal?
What?
Oh, never mind. I know why. Okay. Oh wait.
What do I want to replace it with? Because a lot of my favorite games are on here.
Oh, J10 Aglia asks, are the quarters representative of genre or something? Nope. I don't think so.
No,
Ask IGN. Oh, you know what? I should quickly say what's on here real fast. It's going to be just a listing of games, but we do have audio listeners. So on the left side of the bracket, we've got. I'm not going to list the seeds right now. That's just going to take forever. So we got Red Dead Redemption, Borderlands 2, GTA San Andreas, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, KOTOR, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Fallout New Vegas, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, Fortnite, Chrono Trigger, Burnout 3 Takedown, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Goldeneye 007, Journey, Dishonored, Portal 2, The Sims 3, God of War 2018, Starcraft, Civ 4, Yeah, is it 4? Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Skyrim, Bioshock, Overwatch, Minecraft, Fable 2, The Witcher 3, Diablo 2, Doom. Inside was there. That's no longer the case.
Aha!
Nice one.
We've also got Super Mario World, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Sorry, this is stuff on the right side. The Last of Us, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Halo 2, Mass Effect 2, GTA 5, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Street Fighter 2, Pokemon Yellow, Super Mario 64, Batman Arkham City, Dark Souls, Shadow of the Colossus, Half-Life 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Super Metroid, Apex Legends, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Titanfall 2, Half-Life Alyx, Bloodborne, Tetris, Rock Band, Hades, Metroid Prime, Super Mario Bros. 3, Persona 5 Royal, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, RE4, Breath of the Wild, and Final Fantasy VII, the original. That's what we got. I'm now winded.
That's 64 games, folks.
That's a lot of games. So, all right. I'm trying for you visual watchers to make sure you can see what I'm actually doing here in Photoshop. All right. So, Pridge, you got rid of Inside, the 15 seed on the left side. What would you like to replace it with?
A lot of the games I actually was going to are actually on this list. I just didn't notice them the first time. So I am just going to put... I'm actually just going to put Horizon Zero Dawn on there.
Oh, nice.
X colors. Wait.
That was one of the ones I had shortlisted to put on there. Which Doom is that?
The original one.
Okay,
the Doom one.
I figured. I just
coming in as a strong 2 seed within fucking made up seating that I don't know how makes it, but sure.
The seating might be the craziest part of this entire list.
Yeah, that's the biggest beef.
Listen, blame IGN, all right?
I will. I'm currently doing that.
How is Red Dead a 1 seed? How? How is it a 1 seed?
The first one I understand. People freaking
not a 1.
But also,
a lot of people
Borderlands 2,
love
most popular Borderlands game by far, is a 16th seed. Sure.
It's because they're bad games. All right, Pridge, you got yours in there. Chris, what would you like to replace?
Hey guys, why the fuck is The Sims 3 on this fucking list?
Get him.
Yeah. Whoops.
Please remove The Sims 3.
That's my favorite game.
Favorite game of all time. Where is?
Left
there
side
you
middle.
are. Found you. Found you.
What the fuck? I was gonna be a gentleman and put a game in there that I think otherwise will not get mentioned this entire time. I'm not gonna do that. Put RuneScape on there, baby.
I hate.
Guess what's dying really early?
Portal 2. No chance.
Portal 2.
You did just put RuneScape up against Portal 2.
Yeah, I know. The problem with is a lot of the 1 seeds are actually
that's
good
the problem.
games.
Are gonna execute some of these games. Yeah.
I'm assuming you meant old school, not 3.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
okay.
Look, it ain't winning.
No, it's not winning the first round. Elise, what would you like to put on here?
Y'all, can we get rid of fucking Grand Theft Auto 5?
Ooh, I actually have. I don't mind that, but what seed is it?
It's a 4 seed.
4.
We gotta have quorum on that one.
Where is this?
It is top
Here's the thing.
rightish.
It is tied for me for the best Rockstar game on this list. There's too many Rockstar games on this list, but it's tied for the second, or it's tied. I think San Andreas is better. So if San Andreas stays, then I don't care if GTA 5 gets knocked off. I think that is the wrong move.
San Andreas is the best GTA game.
It is.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we make GTA 5 Bully? Everyone's favorite Rockstar game.
I would prefer if GTA 5 was not removed, but if it was bumped to a different thing, but that could be complicated.
If you have a better option, I'll take a better one, but I'm not instantly opposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. What would you propose to?
Like I said,
with?
I would,
Yeah.
Are you gonna say Kingdom Hearts 2 versus GTA 5?
No. She's saying
Kingdom
kill.
Hearts 2 versus Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
No. But you're saying but KH2 to replace GTA 5.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I say yes to that.
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty bold call, but yes, I will obviously take Kingdom Hearts 2 over GTA 5.
Like, I don't hate GTA 5, but KH2 is a better video
listen,
game.
It is.
I don't disagree with that. Isn't there a shittier game we could take off here?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Is
Dark
there a
Souls is right
worse?
there.
Yeah, Dark Souls is right there.
Ooh.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I was gonna eliminate. I was gonna
Dark Souls is a
eliminate.
piece of
Well,
shit
hold
game.
on. My big beef with we'll get there. Dark Souls. That's not even the best game in its series. That's what I'm. Isn't it 2 better? That's
You're
what
not
they all
wrong.
say.
It depends who you ask.
What?
I personally,
Okay.
no, it does depend who you ask. I personally like 2 the most out of any Souls game that
Isn't
is
Dark
called
Souls
Bloodborne.
clunky?
Oh yeah, they're all clunky.
I
They're all
don't
bad.
hate 2. I don't hate 2.
They're all
No,
close.
But you saying that most people agree that Dark Souls 2 is better
I
is
don't say that.
Elise,
the most wild thing I've ever
Elise,
heard.
can we compromise and get rid of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves?
I'd rather get rid of Uncharted than.
And then
That's
Kingdom
fair.
Hearts 2
Yeah.
can whip GTA 5's ass.
Yes.
in the
There you
first
go.
round.
That'll work.
I gotta be honest, Uncharted 2
We can
is
do that.
also not a good pick for this.
Isn't again Uncharted 3 better? That's what I'm
Yes.
also confused about.
Most people like 2 over 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
don't
think
like Uncharted.
1, 2, and 3 are all
Usually,
shit.
usually I ask that about games on this list. Isn't this game just the better version of this game on this list?
It's your
Yeah.
tactic to instill chaos. I like it.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I was actually really close between choosing Kingdom Hearts 2 and Outer Wilds, but I had to go with my baby. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta get that Roxas representation. Yeah, and Mackie 2 is on this list, not 4. Listen, we didn't make this list. We're only editing it for the better.
Just for all our video listeners, by the way, that font up top for where it says best video game of all time
It's
is
awful.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's not good.
Oh, you mean? Oh, sorry. I was looking at when you said top. I was looking at hashtag best video game of all time. I thought you meant literally like the.
No,
I know you
I
all.
mean that weird red
Video
like,
can't see it. The word
Yeah.
art.
Like
Yeah,
boom font.
that's Superman logo.
it's word art. That's what it is. They just.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's some straight up word art.
fucking-
Jason, it's your turn, man.
Yeah, so I kind of talked about it briefly that strategy games don't exist. Apparently,
According to IGN, yeah.
according to IGN, strategy
except for
games don't exist.
Starcraft.
They
Except
are
for
now the
Starcraft.
niche series in this game. Apparently, Sid Meier's is the only one they consider an actual game. But it's hilarious that indie games are now the more represented thing than strategy games of titles that exist. Besides, like obviously, music series games and
Hey, Rock Band's on here.
RTS. Yeah, I'm saying those games are like technically those genres are dead, right?
Yeah.
RTS.
Yeah,
and-
basically, yeah.
yes, but like strategy games still get like equal representation to them, so that's kind of crazy. So now it's the niche genre.
But
in my
people just
opinion,
don't
that
like
still gets
those
made.
games, Jason. Except for us.
Apparently, it's too much gray matter to think and play games.
Fire Emblem didn't get
Yeah.
rave reviews when it came
Yeah.
out last year, 2 years ago.
Get
Last
good
year?
gamers. Apparently, you
Cheers,
need to be able to
yeah.
press the trigger
Cheers,
faster
yeah.
and actually use your fucking brain. So,
Jason, what game are you getting rid of for your strategy game?
so I could put Fire Emblem, but I can't come to a consensus which one I would put on here. I could put like XCOM 2 again. I actually think that one of the most egregious things on here is that Pokemon Yellow is the representation for Pokemon. It is like the
Yeah, it's
12th
kinda-
best game in the actual
true.
series.
I knew
It's
you were
like the
going to say
12th
this.
best. So it shouldn't even be on this list. It should be Pokemon Emerald instead of Pokemon Yellow, or like Platinum, or like one of Gen 3
Some
through
different
5.
Pokemon game
Yes.
than Yellow.
One of the
Yeah.
games 3 through 5 should be on that list instead of it. So I was like, I could put Pokemon Emerald on here instead, because one of them deserves to have a chance. And then there's,
That's
sorry, I could be an asshole, and since Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 7 is a 15 seed, for fuck knows why, by the way,
Yeah, that's so buck wild.
which is
That is actually
bullshit.
pretty buck wild.
Yeah,
So I
that's
could just
pretty wild.
eliminate it without anybody reacting to me doing it, which would be funny.
I mean,
Uh,
you'd get a reaction. It'd be negative,
yeah.
but yeah, we couldn't do
Inevitable.
anything based
Yes.
on the rules.
Yeah,
David,
technically, it wouldn't be
add
breaking
it
the
back
rules.
somewhere else.
I would
Yeah.
do that. That's part of why I went last.
Yeah. Sorry. there's just a lot that's problematic. So I'm gonna probably take and get rid of if I'm getting rid of a 14 seed without any questions, I'm gonna probably get rid of Persona 5, and I like that game a lot. But I think Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Platinum is better.
P5 Royal.
That's spicy.
God,
really spicy, actually.
It's a thing of like, it's the best Persona game.
I'm mad because I would get rid of Pokemon Yellow and put Pokemon. If I can do that, if no one will object to me getting rid of Pokemon Yellow, I will do that.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna do. I'm 100% for that.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna object if you do it.
And I'll get rid of Pokemon Yellow and put in.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pokemon Yellow may have been my first video game that I ever played.
Okay.
So it's got some nostalgic value for me.
I mean, but listen, Jason's replacing it with a Pokemon game. That's the thing.
I played Pokemon. I played Warcraft 1 on the DOS box when I was 3 years old. I'm not putting it on this list.
Yeah, Warcraft 1 does kind of suck.
Yeah, it does.
As like a 3-year-old, I deleted the save file of my brother's level 99 Pikachu. So my proudest moment.
You fucked Elise's brother.
No, but okay.
So Jason, which game are you replacing it with? And then we'll put it to a vote.
I would say Pokemon Emerald is the most emulated game of all time, or close to it. Probably top near the list. Probably one of the more serious refining games because there's a lot of post game in it. It's just added abilities, added a lot of like just unique mons, and for Gen 3 added like a whole like 100, I think like 150, like a whole unique roster, kind of like Black and White 2. So I probably put it in there because of apparently handheld games also not a thing in this bracket, or GameCube games.
That's
but
pretty
we'll
true.
there.
That's pretty true.
Because Metroid is the best GameCube game, by the way. It's fucking not.
Yeah, it also doesn't age well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will put Pokemon Emerald in there instead of Pokemon Yellow.
I vote yay for Pokemon Emerald over Yellow.
But I would have gone with Black and White, but sure, Emerald's fine.
I have a condition.
One of those three should be in there. It's either Pokemon Black and White 2.
What's your condition?
Emerald.
I would like Street Fighter 2 made into Street Fighter 3. It's not going to win anyway. Let me have this.
Sure, that's fine with me.
Then I vote yeah.
Sure.
All right. Pokemon Yellow is out. Pokemon, and I'm not looking up the code for the special E.
By the way, Metroid's not even a top 5 GameCube game. It's the only GameCube game on this list. Go fuck yourself, IGN.
I mean, Metroid Prime's a really good game.
It's a top 10, but like Thousand Year Door, Path of Radiance, Wind Waker, Double Dash.
Double Dash is at least like
it's a top
contested
5 GameCube game. That's what I'm saying. Like
there you go.
I don't understand
Street Fighter 3.
Thanks, dog.
And a little tick mark.
It's a 6. They
Metroid
didn't pick the best Street Fighter game.
Yeah, I mean that's
fair.
Have y'all tried to play Metroid Prime recently?
Yes, it's horrible to go back and play.
On that shit is the worst.
Utterly
I mean, I have the entire trilogy for the Wii U, and I played it with a remote. It's not terrible.
How does Metroid get 2 representations on this thing, but fucking Pokemon can't?
That's fair. That's fair.
Boggles my fucking mind.
Listen, so there's something I want to do, and you all can tell me to fuck off. You all can tell me to fuck off, and
I can't wait.
I'll switch it up.
You're getting rid of
I would like to get rid of the original Doom.
Will Crosby is gonna fucking lose it.
Listen, I'm not denying before we say anything else. I'm not denying the importance of Doom. I just do not think it was best anymore.
What would you replace it with? Is my question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
That's what I'm.
That's the question.
That is a
Doom
good
has to be replaced by a banger, otherwise I cannot accept that.
Yeah, that is a great question.
Hey, Sonic games don't exist according to IGN. You can't talk about those.
I mean, Sonic games also, I would not put a single one in the top 64 of all time.
Maybe 2. Oh, all time, yeah.
Maybe 2.
Oh man.
Better than Sims.
See, I know what I would put here, but no one's gonna agree with it. Is the thing.
You're gonna put Psychonauts or Tales of Symphonia, in which case, no, neither of those are better than Doom.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm aware. That's why I'm not saying it. Okay. But you know what? Jason didn't do it, so I'm gonna do it. It's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
It's nice to get another GameCube game on there, but
and I'm just picking a Fire Emblem. Like they're all about the same.
I'm fine with you doing this. You are putting it up against Pridge's pick, which is Horizon Zero Dawn. And I'm aware played this game.
It's gonna cause some. Me and Jason probably not voting for Horizon Zero Dawn either.
That's a tough one. Because, like I said, there's a lot of flaws with Path of Radiance. A lot of flaws.
Listen,
I would place it with Radiance.
Flawed games can still be best of all time.
Cool. Yeah. But I don't even know if it's the best Fire Emblem game. Definitely got the best story, though. Besides genealogy.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts 2? That game is fucking...
What?
Very flawed.
It has a lot of issues, yeah. Okay, Liz, you know what? What if it's Sacred Stone? Actually, fuck all that. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Oh yeah.
Make it spicy, dude. Make it spicy.
I mean, I love that game. So I'm not gonna complain.
More snowball fights.
Replace Doom with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I would thumbs up that because it's hilarious.
I'm down.
I mean, go for it.
Okay, that's enough. I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mackie. I think, in my heart of hearts, I think Path of Radiance is my favorite, but I don't think it's like the best of the FEs. I really don't.
It's my favorite. Honestly, I think
pretty far up
it's
there
definitely in the contest for best.
Its story is the best. Its narrative and story and world building is the best.
All right.
Yeah.
We
have made our swaps. It's time to get in the bracket, and I want to do this, or otherwise this show is gonna never end.
I regret not putting a better Final Fantasy game on there. Go on.
that's fair. Y'all want to start top left or top right? I figure we'll just go down one side completely and then swap.
Top left, yeah. Let's just be boring about it.
All right, top left it is. Keep forgetting it's.
How are we gonna do this? Are we all just gonna list off like without talking first and then discuss?
I think we just vote, so we're not. Yeah, we just vote.
I think
we should vote first and see if we have an agreement on it first, right?
Yeah,
vote first, and like if you feel like it's worth arguing over, bring up your points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, Red Dead Redemption. Oh, hang on. It's in actual frame for visuals. Okay. Red Dead Redemption versus Borderlands 2. It's our first one.
It's Red Dead. Sorry, Bridge.
I have Red Dead.
It is Red Dead.
Yeah, I'm the only one who's going to vote Borderlands 2, so that's fine.
I don't think Red Dead should be a 1 seed, though. That's my note on this.
It's ridiculous.
It's a good game, but it's not better than San Andreas. So San Andreas should be the game that's here. But okay.
Yeah, probably. Honestly.
Whatever. Moving on. We got, speaking of the devil, GTA San Andreas versus Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
And this is why the seeding sucks, because I think both of these games deserve to be better, but I'm voting for San Andreas.
Yeah, I'm San Andreas.
I'm voting for San Andreas.
I agree with Jason.
It sucks.
Mario Kart 8.
It sucks, because I think a Mario Kart game should be represented well, and I don't understand why it's going up against another game that's
Here's the thing, I just don't love Grand Theft Auto.
That's totally fair.
I don't either, but I still acknowledge that GTA's San Andreas is a better game than Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I still would have put Double Dash instead of Mario Kart 8, but I guess I'm insane.
I would.
A lot of people didn't like Double Dash too.
I don't like Double Dash. I think
I like Double Dash.
the driving mechanics just feel a little bad.
IGN gave Double Dash like a 7.9 or some shit. I forget what it was, but
too much water.
Too much water, I guess.
Too much water. Too much water in Double Dash. Just like Super Mario Sunshine. Too much water.
Can you feel the sunshine? All right.
Okay, now we've got first, I think, interesting one. KOTOR versus Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
I got it. Tony Hawk.
I think it's Tony Hawk.
I'm going Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk. I love KOTOR.
Oh.
KOTOR is one of my favorite games of all time, and still Tony Hawk, because that game affected me greatly as a youth.
It was so fucking good.
It's so good.
It's aggravating to me as a guy who plays a lot of sports titles that there's not many on this list. I know they age like shit because obviously the new games.
You know what game doesn't age like shit?
NBA
Tony Hawk
Jam.
Pro Skater 2. Tony
I was
Hawk
going to say NBA
Jam
Jam
good.
is also a game that could probably be borderline on this list too. But
Jay Tanaglia on the chat makes a good point for the soundtrack of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Yeah, so it's really rough, but like if you're gonna have one representative, I guess Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 is not bad. That's why I'm picking it. And it sucks because I think this is an interesting one though.
KOTOR's so good though.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's so good, but
maybe
Tony
the best
Hawk Pro
RPG of all time.
Oh no.
It's either
that is a
KOTOR
very bold statement.
It's either KOTOR/KOTOR 2 or Tyranny for best CRPG of all time.
You know what Tyranny is?
It's a lot of JRPGs.
Tyranny's
no, CRPG, not JRPG.
Oh, sorry.
CRPG, not JRPG.
Yeah, there are other ones that I like a lot, and having not played KOTOR, I can't compare them.
I think my biggest, like I said, beef with KOTOR is it does age like absolute dog shit. It is probably one of the. I wasn't kidding when it might be one of the worst aging games on this list, not counting like N64 blocking camera stuff. It's bad. The combat's pretty rough too.
That's because the port was rushed. Is the whole reason it's so fucking fucked up.
All right, moving on. We've got Fallout New Vegas versus League of Legends.
It's New Vegas.
I know what my vote is.
Obviously,
it's fucking New Vegas.
Obviously,
we'll put League. I put League.
I think New Vegas is slightly overrated, and it still wins without a question.
Okay.
I don't think it's I don't think it's a question. I actually am for League on this one, but
I'm surprised by
if this was a competition of most important game, it's League and it's not even close.
But I still think go ahead.
But like League fundamentally is like this kind of game isn't going to win on this thing because like we're measuring of like enjoyment factor and story and shit like that, and League doesn't fucking have either of those two things.
Hold on. How is it not enjoyed if it's still one of the most widely played games?
Yeah, I think that's inherently a flawed argument.
That people,
I played it last night. It doesn't mean that it isn't also fucking infuriating.
But why would you play it then if you didn't?
Because I have an addiction, Jason.
Okay, but I don't know. You get addicted because you enjoy something. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with Jason.
I don't understand that.
It has a great gameplay loop, a perfect gameplay loop.
It updates constantly. Yeah. There's a constant flow of updates to it.
I think the fact that at the end of the day it doesn't have a story is what's going to like make it not.
The thing for me is if it were release state League of Legends against release state New Vegas, I would pick League of Legends. But the fact that League of Legends has been updated and Fallout New Vegas does get left in the dust a lot on like playability, because like let's be real, the carrying stuff in that game, that's the worst Fallout game to carry stuff, period.
Oh yeah, they haven't covered
the gameplay of New Vegas is bad.
And like everything, they went from everything green in Fallout 3 to everything brown in Fallout New Vegas. And even though I like brown more, it sucked. And there were a lot of like playability things.
That's a great
listen,
story.
I love Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas is that I made a mistake in my previous statement because Knights of the Old Republic has top 3 CRPGs of all time because New Vegas is also in the top 3 CRPGs of all time. And that's saying Fallout 3, Fallout 4, not CRPGs, New Vegas is.
I don't agree with that statement.
Based on that.
I don't think New Vegas is any more of a CRPG than the other two, but either way, Fallout New Vegas
I was gonna say
gets 3 votes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
fine. Which is...
And I expected to lose that one, so that's okay. Next one, World of Warcraft versus Fortnite. Ding, ding, ding. It's time for David to have to finally make a statement.
Can I abdicate just not voting on this one?
I picked...
Your 2 loves, David. WoW and Fortnite.
I picked WoW.
Yeah, no, so... According to my employer's social media policies, I have to disclose that as of this week, I am a Blizzard employee. So you must take my opinions here with a grain of salt. Yep. There you go. But World of Warcraft is more fun than Fortnite. Put
WoW forward.
Yeah, WoW is better.
I picked WoW, and I hate this game probably more than any other game on this list besides another one we'll come to, because it killed one of my favorite franchises by existing. So, but I still picked it. That's how good, huh?
I mean, which franchise did it kill?
It killed Warcraft. It killed RTS Warcraft.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what it killed.
That's Warcraft killed regular Warcraft.
Yeah,
that's pretty true.
It's very true and very sad. I hate both these games, but I'll vote for World of Warcraft.
Tridge and I are once again on the exact same page.
Thank you, Chris.
See, World of Warcraft, I legitimately liked
games absolutely suck.
My experience with World of Warcraft is playing the free trial many times as a kid and never like progressing past level 20 because that's the free trial.
Did they ever change that? I don't know if I forget if they changed it or not. But yeah, I know it was like that for a long time.
Actually, my first time playing a free trial was when it was timed. It was like you had 3 days.
Oh yeah,
I played that.
Chrono Trigger versus Burnout 3. This is easy Chrono Trigger, right?
Yeah, it's easy because if you look,
did Burnout 3 win in the actual?
Because in the actual one, Burnout 3, a Burnout game.
Can we give compliments to Burnout? It's actually a pretty solid game, though.
Burnout 3 is a great game.
It's a pretty solid game, but it's absolutely insulting that it's fucking Chrono Trigger.
It just sucks that, like, again, like some games that I think are good and don't get like the right message about how good they are because versus Chrono Trigger, it should lose to that. But like, it's a solid game. So
according to Twitter, it shouldn't. Burnout 3 is better than Chrono. Like, I like Burnout and Burnout Paradise, but like that's fucking absurd.
Yeah, it really is.
Burnout Paradise is better than Burnout 3, is my take.
I have Gran Turismo for the PS2.
They're all the same game.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are that different. There was one that was bad, but beyond that one, yeah. All right, moving on. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare versus GoldenEye 007.
I can't wait to piss people off with my pick here.
I'm Call of Duty on this one.
I'm Call of Duty. GoldenEye might be one of the most overrated games on this list.
Look, I love GoldenEye, but if you want to talk about games if you want to talk about maybe the worst aging games on this list,
God.
it might be GoldenEye.
It is the worst.
That game is absolutely horrible to attempt to play nowadays. I will also go Call of Duty on this one.
Also, Perfect Dark and Time Splitters 2 are both better games, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I played a lot of 007 as a kid, but the 007 I played was
Nightfire.
Quantum of Solace for the Wii.
Wow.
I played Quantum of Solace before I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They are the same game. They are exact. I saw people playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I thought they were playing Quantum of Solace.
Did you play COD 4 for the Wii?
Yes. Yeah, I owned it.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Okay.
That's why.
How would you ever get those games confused? Oh, okay.
God, I bet you that controls like a fucking dream on a Wiimote.
You're right. It is good on the Wii.
Oh, I was joking.
Call of Duty on the Wii is good.
Ooh.
COD 4 wins. Move on.
Yeah.
We got a lot of games to talk about.
Journey versus Dishonored. Listen, I love Dishonored. This is Journey.
Wow, I have Dishonored, and I don't know why Journey is a 2-seed.
A 2-seed is an overstatement for 100%.
Yes, it is. It's an April Fool's joke, is what it is.
I'm actually going to go with Dishonored.
I'm also going with Dishonored.
It's gotta be Dishonored.
And I love Journey.
All right, well then.
If it wasn't
Journey's
a 2-seed,
a very
it
cool
probably would have gotten
experience. But I think Dishonored's a better game.
It has a better story, a better world.
Hey, I could play Journey once for like an hour and a half and feel things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like both games. I'm just
I like both. I'm not mad by this by any means.
I just don't know why it's a 2-seed.
It's so fucking insane.
Yeah,
I didn't notice that until right now. That's actually not.
No, I have that. I have the note. Journey as a 2-seed. What a fucking joke! Please.
I'm just gonna move Portal 2 ahead of Old School RuneScape.
No, come on, RuneScape.
You know the best part is I voted for Sims over Portal 2. I didn't.
RuneScape's more culturally important. Come on,
just moving that up and moving along.
Chris, what if I vote for Old School RuneScape with you? So we have 2 votes. There we go.
It's still not enough. Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks,
I got your back.
It's a solidarity move.
It's a solidarity move.
God of War 2018 versus Starcraft.
Ooh, okay.
God of War.
God of War.
Starcraft.
Chris, you're mad.
Dude, no. Okay, go ahead. I want to hear Pridge, and then I'll.
I'm probably gonna go God of War.
Damn.
Can I ask why on earth? I think StarCraft, great RTS. I'm glad we have representation. Why is StarCraft the original one, not the representation over StarCraft 2 or Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 3?
Again, nostalgia.
If they put StarCraft: Brood War.
Yes.
But I'm choosing to believe that this includes Brood War.
Yeah, it's an expansion. It's included.
Yes, exactly.
It was an expansion, not a standalone game. It's included.
I just don't understand.
I bought it as a standalone game.
You could play the multiplayer.
Oh, could you?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just the multiplayer. You're right.
I just don't get why the RTS representative is Starcraft as opposed to anything else.
Because a lot of people love Starcraft. It started esports. All those arguments.
Yeah,
it's fine.
really
but if there was no Warcraft 2,
and also Starcraft
Starcraft
was a lot more popular than Warcraft 2 or 3.
But Warcraft 3 is still popular even today and played in Europe.
Starcraft.
Starcraft 2 is still
Starcraft
played in
2.
Europe and
And
Asia.
Warcraft 3
is still played, not Starcraft 1.
Starcraft 1 is also still played. Let me tell you.
Warcraft 3 also created, for better or for worse, the MOBAs, yeah.
Yeah, Starcraft
So it
also
should have been
made MOBAs.
representative. In
Starcraft
my
1 made MOBAs, not 2.
I'm of the belief that if Warcraft 3 never made MOBAs, then Starcraft would.
Warcraft 3 also didn't make MOBAs. It was Starcraft first, y'all. Go read the wiki on MOBAs.
No, but it came from the mod hack.
But Dota was a mod for Warcraft 3, though.
Correct.
Yes, but Dota was inspired by Aeon of Strife for StarCraft.
But it used Warcraft 3's engine.
Yes. Thank you.
None of this matters. Starcraft's not moving
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Starcraft's not
it doesn't
moving
matter,
on. Civ 4 versus Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I truly don't care on this one.
I also don't care on this one.
I love Civ 4. Civ 4 is great. Black Flag is good, but it's not even the best Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
it's true. It's tied for me. It's Assassin's Creed 2 and Black Flag.
For me, it's
4,
2 and Odyssey, or 2 and Origin.
Yeah, I'm going to vote for Civ 4 because I honestly think
Civ 4 is great.
I put Black Flag down here.
Look. We all know whatever wins this loses.
Yes, it's getting gutted. Yeah, correct.
So was it Civ?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I forgot about this stupid because of the way it's bracketed. Yeah, Ocarina of Time 4 seed.
Yeah,
classic.
Underrated game, honestly. Nobody ever talks about it.
Does anyone want to vote for Skyrim and Ocarina of Time versus Skyrim?
You could put a gun up to my head and I still wouldn't vote for it.
It's Skyrim. I don't like Ocarina of Time. I think that game is bad and has aged really poorly.
Ironically, I think Skyrim's a really bad game.
I hate Skyrim.
I like Skyrim.
You're talking like 3 people
like
who
Ocarina
hate
of Time
Skyrim on this fucking thing.
I tried playing Skyrim. Got bored after 5 minutes.
What?
Any game that has to be modded to be enjoyable isn't.
You don't need to mod Skyrim to have enjoyment. Maybe nowadays, yes, but not in the original.
Yeah, I do.
You don't, but also the mods exist, are readily accessible, and are free. So why?
That is true. I will say it is very easy to mod.
Listen, I do actually like Skyrim, unlike Chris here, and I still Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's just better. It is.
Hey, do we want to vote on the next one? Because I don't think we need
to. Listen,
do you want to vote on this?
I haven't played Bioshock, so by default my answer is Overwatch. But
that's a big David game.
Yeah, I haven't played it. So
Bioshock's great.
Overwatch is my pick due to not playing Bioshock. So.
Shout out to my boy King Kaiser 59. I'm picking Bioshock for this one. It's shocking.
Okay. I'm just gonna move Bioshock along then.
Yep.
Minecraft versus Fable 2.
Man, I like Fable 2,
I'll
but
take games I couldn't give a shit about for a 100, Alex.
I'm doing this for my boy Hio since old school RuneScape gone. Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm going.
I've only played Fable 1, but I'm moving along Minecraft.
Fable 2 is
Fable 2 is very good, by the way.
It's really good.
It's very good.
I'm still picking Minecraft.
Yes, same. Fable 2 is a great
Minecraft.
Minecraft is.
I played Fable 1
so good.
After getting my wisdom teeth removed.
My wife that was a hooker in Fable 2 died because of a snowstorm. It was pretty awful. I felt bad. Tragic.
That does sound pretty tragic.
It was tragic, but I was already married to somebody else anyway, so.
No, so it goes.
All right, The Witcher 3 versus Diablo 2. I'm Witcher 3 on this one.
I am Witcher 3.
I'm Witcher 3.
Diablo 2.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Diablo 2, because I thought I know Zach would pick it too.
Zach is screaming somewhere.
Oh, me pick Diablo 2?
Yeah, I thought you liked it too.
No, I haven't played Diablo 2. I played Torchlight and didn't like it, and people are like, "Oh, that's kind of like Diablo." So I'm like, I'm probably not a Diablo guy.
I played Path of Exile. I always think PoE, Pillars of Eternity, Path of Exile. I played Path of Exile, and I liked it, but it hurt my hand to play, so
I've played Torchlight and Diablo 3, and I like the genre, but I think The Witcher's a better game.
Yeah.
All right, Witcher it is.
All right, Witcher it is. Sorry, Diablo. If Zach was here, we would have gotten 2 votes.
He would have, yeah.
He still would have lost.
We have Save Data picked games facing off in the first round. It's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance versus Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, 2 games I've never played. Let's go!
Wait, Jason, you never played Final Fantasy Tactics?
No, because I don't
We
like
talked about this yesterday's stream. It's wild.
It's not a Final Fantasy game.
It has Final Fantasy artwork and characters.
We'll play it on
Not
Save
really?
Data Tactics, the hit series.
Does it really have Final Fantasy art or
characters? It would have to. It's a Final Fantasy game.
I mean, yeah, it has it because it's called Final Fantasy.
But I will say that the sprite work is incredibly Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's very different from any of the previous Final Fantasy games.
It's more like a Fire Emblem game than it is like a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, 100%.
I am definitely Final Fantasy Tactics on this one.
Ooh.
I assume Pridge is Horizon.
Look, dude, I really fucking love Final Fantasy.
Pridge Tactics Advance. Yeah.
It's very fucking hard for me, actually.
This is tough for me because I have to choose between smoking hot redheads who can do cool action shit and one of the greatest Game Boy Advance games ever made. Put Final Fantasy Tactics Advance up there, baby!
Oh shit! Okay. So me and Chris are Final Fantasy Tactics.
I think I have the DS one of those in my like.
Oh, Tactics A2.
Oh no, it's A2. Oh, isn't that the one that's like a? It's in the FF12 world.
It's in the same world as the first one.
New character. No. You can recruit 2 characters from FF12. It's not really the same world.
Oh, okay.
You can just recruit. You can just recruit Fran. You can just recruit Balthier.
Is the Game Boy Advance one the best one?
Yes.
Yeah. Tactics Advance 1 is the best.
Yeah. Isn't it on the PlayStation?
No, I'm pretty sure.
No, those are different games.
The first.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
but they're named the same.
Final Fantasy Tactics is different from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Listen,
Final Fantasy Tactics
Japan never been good at naming games. Let's be real here.
It's Square Enix.
Square Enix specifically, yeah.
It's their whole fucking thing. They hate it.
All right, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Me and Chris are for that one. Pridge, where are you at? Or Jason, if you know.
Well, Pridge picked Final Fantasy anyway, didn't he? Or did he not?
I can't decide yet. I want to go to people vote and see if it matters what my vote is.
So I legitimately haven't played either one of these games. I don't know anything about Horizon Zero Dawn like at all.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna have to go with like a strategy game. So because I'm an asshole.
I'm not gonna count your vote until we see if it matters.
Don't count my vote because I don't want to.
You're the tiebreaker, Jason.
Yeah.
You're the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Elise.
Also the tiebreaker. I haven't played either of these games. I played Final Fantasy Tactics 1, and it was okay, but I really couldn't get into like the diagonal, but you need to control it with a D-pad that's vertical, and
it looks like Pokemon.
The like facing system is weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Jason. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Pokemon Conquest was actually based on this game.
Yeah,
it 100% feels like it is.
Just like
so maybe I'll vote for Horizon just because of that.
God damn it. Pridge, where are you?
I really don't want to tie.
Fantasy Tactics
I
Advance.
will vote Horizon.
Ooh, all right. So Elise and Pridge voted Horizon. Me and Chris voted Horizon.
Are you kidding
voted
me?
Final Fantasy Tactics. Jason, do you go with just the tactics game loyalty, or do you fuck over me and Chris?
Let me look over. What is? Can I see a picture of Horizon Dawn? Let me look at a picture of it.
It's got robot dinosaurs.
I mean,
It does have robot dinosaurs.
It's got a good story.
Wow, this sucks.
It has a good story that has a 15-hour dead zone in the middle of it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick.
Games,
I'm gonna pick Final Fantasy Tactics.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Sorry,
moving on.
Originally.
I mean, I like both. I love both these games to death, so I don't care.
That was
Also, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance does have you play with the most evil villain in all of Final Fantasy history.
Really?
Chocobo?
No, I mean there's a huge joke that Marsh is that Marsh is the bad guy because everyone wants to stay in the fantasy world and he doesn't. So there's a huge joke that Marsh is the biggest villain of Final Fantasy lore, even though he's the main character.
What about that kid who throws a snowball at the beginning and fucking knocks you out?
Oh, because he put a rock in it? Fuck that kid.
Yeah, when he does the Buster special.
When he throws he throws the Buster special.
All right, we are through the first round on the left side of this bracket.
Let's head to the right.
It took shorter time than I thought it would. That's pretty good for the first round.
It took half an hour.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. Everything gets shorter after a while.
That's true.
I don't get much faster.
All right, on the right side of the bracket, starting us off, Super Mario World versus Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is Super Mario World.
I'm voting Mario World.
How the fuck did Smash Ultimate? It's not even the best Smash game.
I also sort of agree with that.
It is the best Smash game, and I'm voting for it.
I'm with Elise.
I think Super Mario World is bad, and I don't like Super Mario
not with that
2D games in general.
So I was with Elise.
I agree with Elise, not with that.
I was with Elise until that statement came out. So Smash Brothers Ultimate is tied for me for the best Smash Brothers game. I think Melee is pretty clunky and obviously has that huge competitive scene. It's probably one of the best GameCube games of all time, still, regardless. Yeah. And it launched Fire Emblem, thank God.
In the US.
Yeah. But like I don't know why Smash Brothers is a 16 seed against a 1 seed. Again, Smash Brothers anything shouldn't be a 16 seed. That bugs me. Because I probably would vote for it if it wasn't.
I mean, Smash 4 is about a 16th seed. It's pretty bad.
So I'm actually gonna vote, and I think Super Mario World is really good, and I'm still gonna probably vote Smash Brothers.
Okay, so I'm World. Jason and Elise are Smash.
I'm World.
I'm World.
Okay, Super Mario World advances.
I don't honestly.
I could never get the controls of 2D Mario. I literally have to take 15 tries to beat the 3rd level of Super Mario World.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just super aggravating that the seeding, I think, really fucked this one up pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'd pick Smash Ultimate over a lot of the games or any Smash game.
I don't know. I picked Super
and
Mario
I
World
love Smash, but I wouldn't pick it over a lot of them. Could it make the second round? Absolutely, but it wouldn't. I don't think it'd go much.
I think Melee is like a 12 seed, maybe. Ultimate and Melee.
I think Melee and Ultimate are about the same.
I think if Melee was there, I would have picked Melee, and I hate Smash.
Really? I think Melee and Ultimate are basically the same game.
No, they're not even close.
I just hate the Ultimate community.
I hate the Melee community.
Yeah, but the community shouldn't influence how good of a game it is.
Yes, but they're somehow worse than League community. They're so bad.
They are the worst community probably out there.
They're the worst community in gaming. It's not close.
All right, The Last of Us versus Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
I don't need to bother saying my opinion on this matter.
Listen. Last of Us got fucked by this matchup because it's Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Yes, boys and girls.
I will also be voting for Snake Eater.
Yeah, what a thrill.
I picked Metal Gear Solid. That's all I need to say.
I haven't played either of these games, so I'll let y'all decide.
The Last of Us
it looks like you're deciding.
I can't. Both of these are so good.
Yeah, I mean, like they are, but like I actually like Last of Us. I'm a big defender of the first game. Snake Eater is one of the greatest games ever made.
That's where I'm at. Like Metal Gear Solid 3 and Super Mario World. The next round's going to be actually hard for me to decide. Some of my favorite games of all time, and like Last of Us is up there, but. Halo 2 versus Mass Effect 2 for this.
How is Halo 2 a 5 seed? How is it not a 1 seed? Any of the Halo games?
How did Halo 2 get put over Halo 3?
Also, Halo's garbage. Mass Effect all the way.
Halo 2 is the worst game.
ME2.
It's the worst Halo game. It's ME2. It's ME2. ME2's. In my recent replaying of the Legendary Edition, and I talked about this before, I decided that 3 is better than 2.
It is.
2 is still one of my favorite games of all time. So,
which one, Halo or Mass Effect?
Okay, here's the thing about Halo 2.
Mass Effect.
Here's the thing about Halo 2.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Cool.
Halo 2 is the Halo that brought the crosshair from the middle of the screen to like the bottom third, and I hate it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
Also, I tried to replay Halo, not replay, play for the first time with like the remaster on the Master Chief Collection. Barely pushed through 1. And I was like, okay, people love 2. 2 will be great. Get to 2, I got halfway and I'm like, I'm fucking done with this series. So it's Mass Effect 2.
I did the same thing.
I will admit,
the same thing.
Halo multiplayer
is not that great.
Sorry, excuse me. Halo multiplayer, legendary. And I really enjoyed Halo.
How does that not beat Mass Effect then?
Because I didn't have an Xbox,
Halo 3,
and I like Mass Effect more.
Holy shit! This
Halo
is
multiplayer legendary.
Good memories
Mass
of
Effect 2
Halo 3
even more legendary.
are from the fucking Forge mode, which wasn't in 2.
Okay, so yeah, I personally like Halo 3 better than Halo 2. I'm picking. I'm picking.
Most people like Halo 3 more than 2, I believe.
Depends who. I understand people probably for the nostalgia factor pick 2.
Yeah, I think some people didn't like 3 for the powers it added or whatever. Yeah,
correct. Yeah, and then the multiplayer was more simplistic, but yet still like very well structured. If it makes any sense.
Yeah,
I don't know how Halo is losing to Mass Effect, but I'm still picking Halo. So
Mass Effect 2 is literally on like a lot of top 10 of all time lists. Although so is Halo.
This is another one though where it doesn't matter because whichever goes forward loses to Kingdom Hearts 2.
We'll see.
Well, I would have had Halo beating it, but I guess not. I guess Halo is dying in the first.
Like I would have voted for Halo here too, but the other crowd voted, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Next one, GTA 5 versus Kingdom Hearts 2. Is this a
Kingdom
question?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
This is not a question. Okay. Didn't think it would be. All right, moving along. Street Fighter 3 versus Pokemon Emerald.
Okay, hear me out, guys.
Just gonna go ahead and highlight Emerald here.
Why is
the greatest fighting game of all time?
I wish fighting games again were better respected, but they're kind of not. So
also, Jason, which one of these two are you picking?
I'm picking Emerald.
Okay,
it sucks. But like, if Street Fighter was going against like I don't fucking know, like again, if it's on the Sims side or like Half-Life, like Alexis or whatever the fuck it is, then it beats it. But...
God, Third Strike is so good though.
Moving along, Super Mario 64 versus Batman Arkham City. I'm curious.
I'm voting Arkham City. I'm voting Arkham City. That's like my third favorite game of all time. So
this is actually tough, honestly.
I don't even like Arkham City that much. I'm voting Arkham City because fuck Super Mario 64.
Man, I'm voting Super Mario 64 just because Elise said those words.
Oh my god. People are killing me.
I was gonna abstain because I haven't played Arkham City. Now I'm not. No,
Arkham City is the 64.
Best
okay, so Arkham City is the best Arkham game by far.
I haven't played any of the Arkham games, so I was going to abstain.
They're really good games.
They're such good games. God, I love Arkham City so fucking much. They're very good
games. This is tough. Fuck.
I know what I picked initially in my bracket, and I could just go by that.
This might be the best matchup in the like vanilla list they have here. Shit, that's actually really tough. Give me 64 for nostalgia.
Okay, it's tied. Jason, you are the tiebreaker. You get to decide.
Always.
Always the tiebreaker, never the tie.
I hate it so fucking much. I don't even think Mario 64 is the best platformer on its own system console. Shocking.
It isn't.
We can disagree on that one, but
I think Banjo is a better game.
I know. That's why I said we can disagree on it.
Yeah.
No, you're right, Jason.
Lisa's politicking over here.
Yeah. There'll be more times to get free-flowing combat in this bracket. I'm picking Mario 64.
Shit.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, but
I honestly kind of did not expect that. I know, I keep forgetting to switch back to the original way.
I don't want to tiebreak anymore. Stop making me fucking do it. I gotta pick first.
Yeah, I was gonna say just pick earlier.
Yeah.
Dark Souls versus Shadow of the Colossus.
You give me any chance to execute Dark Souls, I will.
Dark Souls is so good. It is one of my favorite games of all time. It's like top 5.
I mean, this one's easy. Shadow of the Colossus.
Is it better than Shadow of the Colossus though?
That game is clunky as all get out. By the way. Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the
Colossus? Of course it is.
Yeah, it is.
But Dark Souls is honestly somehow even clunkier.
But Dark Souls is Dark Souls.
Dark Souls is Dark Souls. Dark Souls is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls.
They both have what might be the worst jumps in video games.
And yet one was made a lot later.
Yeah.
And
Dark
somehow
Souls
is still just as bad.
Isn't it only like 4 or 5 years later though?
No,
Shadow of the Colossus 2.
no.
Dark Souls? Yes, it's like 4 or 5,
no,
guys.
because Demon Souls came
Dark
out
Souls
before
is
Dark Souls
2011.
on PS.
Oh yeah, it's 6 years.
Dark Souls is
Wow.
Yeah,
6
it's
years.
not as long as we think.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
2005 to 2011.
Half-Life 2 versus Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Wait, what did we decide on that one?
Oh,
though?
Shadow of the
Shadow of the
Colossus.
Colossus.
Because me,
Okay.
you, and Jason all hate Dark Souls, and I knew that wasn't happening.
Awesome, thank
So
you.
I just
And
moved it
Shadow of the
ahead.
Colossus is what I think might be the only example of a near perfect game that exists.
What? Okay.
What was that?
I'll
What was
talk
that?
with you
What
after
was that,
class,
Chris?
young man.
I said I think Shadow of the Colossus might be one of the only examples of a near perfect game.
Yeah, near perfect without any multiplayer in it. That's great.
I don't give a shit about multiplayer.
I love you all.
Look, if we're judging by best multiplayer, Street Fighter 3 is number 1, baby.
I
The only
mean,
balanced fucking fighting
no.
game that exists.
Half-Life 2, Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I'll go Half-Life. I don't
Half-Life
really have much stock in either of these games.
Can I ask why Half-Life 2 is so popular? That's a good question.
It's a follow up to what was considered one of the best narrative shooter ever, and it introduced physics that would basically be revolutionized and stolen by every game.
And
that
was
could
a
possibly steal
better
them.
narrative shooter than the first one too.
Yeah, and a good story.
But yeah, no, I have not played either of these games. So
You haven't played Half-Life 2.
no.
I'm shocked by that.
I haven't played Half-Life either.
I didn't have a
played
PC
it.
until long after Half-Life 2 was done, so
okay.
I just missed it.
I have played Half-Life 2. I don't love it. I don't think it's that good. I also played Rise of the Tomb Raider. It is probably the worst of the Tomb Raider
Hey, but it's a
new trilogy.
top 64 game, by the way, Elise.
Yeah,
you can't
The
say
fact
that.
that
Wild that's on there.
like not only did they pick one of the remakes, they picked the worst remake of Tomb Raider.
Dude, I
It's
should have
so
replaced Rise of the
fucking
Tomb
weird.
Raider with freaking Final Fantasy
I'll
Tactics.
pick.
I'm a fool.
I'll pick Half-Life 2.
I'm voting for Rise of the Tomb Raider here. I liked Rise of the Tomb Raider quite a lot, even though I liked Shadow and the original better. But
Let's all on the next. Can we all agree to piss off Zach for the next one? Again.
I mean, I agree.
I wrote a big fat X next to Apex on my face.
Oh, I wrote a big fat X
Elise,
next to Super Metroid.
Elise's Rise of the Tomb Raider, Jason's Half-Life 2, Chris.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life
Half-Life
2.
2.
Okay. So Half-Life 2 is moving on.
I don't think it matters because it's gonna lose shit.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I don't think Half-Life is gonna make it too far in this group.
No.
I mean, but honestly, like if they made it to the finals and it was Half-Life 2 for Shadow of the Colossus, I'd be like, yeah, that's an appropriate matchup.
Yeah, that's
Guess
fair.
which one loses.
All right. Super Metroid versus Apex Legends.
How the fuck is Apex on this goddamn list?
Listen, how the fuck is Apex on this list is a fair question. However, I will pick it over Super Metroid.
I love Metroidvanias. Super Metroid set off a genre that I love.
Wait, are we doing this?
Super Metroid is... It feels bad to play. The 8-way aiming, I've talked about this before, the 8-way aiming is the fucking worst. You can't shoot anything because it's like, if it's over there, you need to like jump up and like aim diagonally and like shoot right at the exact moment to like hit the right thing. Gross to play. I hate it. It's Apex Legends. The best battle royale.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm gonna vote
Metroid.
for Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Sorry, Jason, you get to be the tiebreaker again. You didn't talk soon enough.
It's hilarious because I could just end Zach's entire existence in like a Thanos snap by picking it. Because I know
more Apex than this entire channel combined.
Look, I know what the correct answer is, guys. I know in my heart of hearts what the correct answer is.
The correct answer is Super Metroid.
It is really funny though.
I just didn't like it that much, so I didn't get very far. And I do like Apex Legends, so I pick Apex Legends.
Same.
I'm picking Super Metroid.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I had that in my bracket going pretty far.
We were all this close to getting fired.
Well, hey, not me and you, Chris. We voted Super
That's
Metroid.
right. Yeah, that's right. Me and Wes on the fucking Pokemon stream.
I could just see Zach being like in the chat, and he slacks us and just is like, "Hey, I'm banning you all from the Slack," and like changes the stream.
It wouldn't even message us. There would just suddenly be less people in the Slack.
Wait! I own the Slack. Zach has no power here.
Oh, do you? That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. Animal Crossing: New Horizons versus Titanfall 2. I love both of these games dearly, but Titanfall 2 is better.
Yeah, Titanfall 2.
I'm gonna go Titanfall 2.
Best modern shooter. But like story wise.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
The story is really good. The multiplayer is good if you have spent 500 hours in it, but the skill gap is just it. The skill gap is like you log into that game and you die.
It's got a big skill gap. Yeah.
You log into that game and you die instantly and you can't do anything. But the 5-hour story, you can play that 10 times in a row and never get bored.
Not that it matters, but I do think it should be noted that we don't have, and not that I think we need one of each game, but like the representation of like chill game.
I mean, that was Animal Crossing.
Fine. No, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. So I actually would have picked like Animal Crossing Stardew or something like that over Titanfall 2, but I mean, it doesn't matter. So
I think it's like what I said with League, with like certain styles of games just aren't going to naturally progress.
And listen, you know, if you'd have put Stardew over Animal Crossing here, I might have picked
Stardew.
I might have picked Stardew. I
would have gone Stardew.
Yeah, I picked Stardew.
Oh, would I?
I still would have voted Titanfall 2, but it would have been a lot closer. Stardew's a great game.
Maybe go that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one, but Half-Life Alyx versus Bloodborne.
Hey, that 5 seed right there.
I mean,
sponsored by
what the fuck?
I'm surprised that instead of Hulu, it isn't sponsored by fucking.
Listen, the people that have played Half-Life Alyx absolutely love Half-Life.
What, the 5 people who played it?
That is, the seed number is about equivalent to that number of people, though. And I like VR, and I haven't played it yet. So
Bloodborne is the best Souls game.
I'm just gonna move Bloodborne up.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like
Just note, I vote for Alex.
Did you play it, Pridge?
No.
I hate Souls games.
Oh, okay. Pridge, I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, I would also put Half-Life Alyx above Bloodborne because I'm more likely to play Half-Life.
Wait, Pridge, you know what? Pridge, I'll vote with you because it doesn't matter. Let's move. Let's go, baby.
Oh wait, are we doing this?
Down with all Souls games.
Did we just make a tie?
Well, no, you three voted for Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life Alyx moves on.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
That's is my math
Jason,
wrong?
you and Pridge made a tie, and I would vote for Half-Life Alyx because that's the game I would actually play. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Put it on the board.
No, how was I a tiebreaker again?
I mean, you weren't. You created the tie. I was the tiebreaker.
God damn it. Because I know Bloodborne's the better game for me.
If you just abstained, then...
Fine, just put Bloodborne down. God,
it's too late. I did it already.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna lose to Tetris.
It does matter, because I think Bloodborne moves past the
it beats Tetris.
I think both of them beat Tetris, personally. Tetris versus Rock Band. I choose Rock Band here.
I choose Rock Band.
Oh, I choose Rock Band.
What?
I choose Tetris.
I choose Tetris.
What?
Oh my
Tetris, by far the more important game. Rock Band, the better game.
It's not even the best music game. It
doesn't matter. It's still better.
Fun game though.
Guitar Hero is a better series.
You're right.
Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory.
Oh no, it's not Elise.
It's Guitar Hero 3 or 2.
It's Beat Saber, realistically.
Which one's Legends of Rock?
It's 3.
Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah. It's 3.
It's Beat Saber if we're talking rhythm games. Didn't think that would happen. Alrighty. Hades versus Metroid Prime.
This is the fucking show we get destroyed in the internet for, finally. Hades!
Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't think it'd be that one-sided. Yeah, Hades.
Zach's gonna be livid.
I mean, Metroid Prime.
He likes Hades, though.
The Metroid Prime controls are the fucking worst.
Yeah, he loves
I just had my rant about Super Metroid controls. Metroid Prime controls are worse.
They are.
Look. Metroid Prime, again, is not a top 5 GameCube game. Can we just... That's it. I'm done. Move on.
I'd have to think about that, but...
It's not.
It doesn't age... It doesn't age well, is the thing.
No, it does not.
Metroid Prime is a first-person shooter controlled with one stick.
Yep.
Like the Pikmin games are both better than Metroid Prime.
the way Shigeru Miyamoto intended.
Jason, you got a good argument. You got a good argument.
Pikmin games, Paper Mario,
Super Mario.
Again.
I'm moving on. Super Mario Brothers 3 versus Persona 5 Royal.
P5, baby.
I'm going P5 on this one.
I pick P5.
Yes, let's go. Fuck Mario.
P5 over Mario Brothers 3 again. Incredibly important game and also a very good game, but we already have Super Mario World.
It is the best Mario platformer. Like
I think Mario World is better than
I think Mario World's better.
I don't like either.
Oh wait, shit.
I don't like either. I think they're both bad.
Mario World is the best Mario platformer 2D game.
Yeah.
Which one was the first one on the SNES? Is it Mario World?
Mario World, yeah.
Okay, sorry, Mario World is a better one.
All right. 2 more games I have not played. Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Resident Evil 4.
Symphony. I'm Castlevania on this one.
I'm RE4, I guess.
This is the Metroidvania genre getting revenge for me not picking.
It is the best Castlevania game. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of fun.
So
it does suck. I talked about this on local chat last night. It does suck that the way to access the best version of this game is to play through an alternate route of half of Rondo of Blood on the PSP.
Yep.
So
Sure.
if this was a contest for art direction, music style instead of gameplay, Castlevania Symphony of the Night easily takes this. It is not. It is still just like a Castlevania game at its core. But what puts it over the other ones is all of the factors that you do. You're playing as, I believe, Dracula's son or whatever
Alucard?
in that game. Yeah,
Alucard.
I think in that game, aren't you playing as like Dracula's son for part of it?
Yeah,
you're.
So like it had a lot of like different like directions and like
you're Alucard, you're his son.
Yes,
you're damn Peter.
I don't even know if that's my favorite Resident Evil that I've played.
It's not the best for RE, but it is.
Yes.
Two remake is better.
Yeah.
2 vanilla is
7
better.
might be better.
I don't think 7's
a bold statement, Chris.
Yeah. I would probably pick Castlevania still.
I'm also an RE3 defender. Don't listen to me.
Oh God, no. Okay, so
3's not that fucking bad.
Pridgelise and Jason, you all said Castlevania, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Castlevania.
This next one's gonna feel so good.
Don't worry, Chris. Don't worry about
literally, when Chris said those words, I still don't know which one he's gonna pick.
This is gonna feel so good because you're pissing somebody off no matter what.
I'm like, is Chris gonna piss David off or Zach off? Take your.
I'll tell you one
pick.
thing. I'm voting last.
That's fair. Breath of the Wild versus Final Fantasy VII, 1997, not the new one.
Think about this.
Yeah, this is tough for me.
I'll go first because
This is a really easy decision.
Go ahead, Elise.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Sure. I think I'm gonna pick Final Fantasy VII, because it shouldn't be a 15 seed. First of all, but second of all, it's Breath of the Wild has some problems with it. We'll say. I think Final Fantasy VII does, but I think the problems of Breath of the Wild are more egregious.
Yeah, I love both these games a lot. Like, they're both very good. I don't think either of them's a 10 for me personally, but they're both very good. And yeah, I think Final Fantasy VII has. If this was remake, I would not have to think about that. It would be a remake instantly. But since the original, I'm still gonna go with it, but it's extremely close. Extremely close.
2 Final Fantasy. Elise, what's yours?
It's Breath of the Wild. Final Fantasy VII is like far from the best Final Fantasy game. Like,
I don't know about
Final
far,
Fantasy
but
VII,
yeah, I understand.
It's got really bad pacing issues. I don't like the way the overworld controls at all. I don't really care for most of the characters. I think I haven't played Remake yet because I'm waiting for it to come to PC, but I'm sure I'll love Remake. I couldn't get through
100%
Final Fantasy VII original. I love Breath of the Wild. It is flawed. It has some flaws, but it is also so fucking good. It is incredible, and it's definitely Breath of the Wild for this.
Ridge.
I'm actually going to go with Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. Fuck. Chris, just because you have to put in your 2 cents here.
God.
I wrote it down.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
One of these games is a 7 out of 10, and one of these games has a 7 in its name, and Final Fantasy 7 is the better game. I'm sorry.
It's so very close to me, but my god,
it's very close for me.
I played Final Fantasy for the first time a couple years ago, and god, was it so much fun.
Step back from my obviously dumb joke about about Breath of the Wild. I think FF7, despite the fact that I do think it is very flawed for a Final Fantasy game, and like isn't the best one that like everyone says it is automatically. It is very good though, and it ages what I would say shockingly well for a PlayStation.
It ages shockingly well for a very old RPG.
Elise is 100% correct. The overall controls like booty. However, most of the fucking Final Fantasy games have that problem. So.
Here's my last thing that I forgot to mention. Final Fantasy VII is the game that made sure that until 10, and even after 10, ATB was the thing in Final Fantasy games, and I fucking despise ATB.
I have very neutral feelings about ATB.
I have mixed feelings about ATB.
It's lucky both games are not the best in their series that are going against each other then. Because they're not.
Yeah, we didn't put FF12 anywhere on here.
Shut up, Chris.
Every time I say
that, look, 12's a great game.
10 or 14.
All right.
10 or 14 are the best.
We're moving on with this podcast and this bracket. We're going back to the top left. Remaining games, we got Red Dead, we got San Andreas, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, Fallout New Vegas, World of Warcraft, Chrono Trigger, COD 4 Modern Warfare, and Dishonored for the top quarter of the bracket. First matchup, Red Dead, first one against GTA San Andreas. I'm on Team San Andreas.
San Andreas. I already said that it's the best Rockstar game.
I'm not. I just don't love GTA games, so that's why I'm picking RDR.
It's a GTA game, but with cowboys.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, but it's also
it literally is
control better than a lot of the cars.
It does.
That's also true.
I think I'm gonna go GTA on this one.
Okay. I think GTA was forward. I honestly don't know, so I'm kind of glad I didn't have to decide.
GTA San Andreas moving on, beating Red Dead Redemption.
Love both those games.
At least I feel bad because there's been a lot of times where God, you pick the one. It's like you're the only one voting for it. I'm like, oops.
Next matchup, we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 versus Fallout New Vegas, and I did not want to have to choose between these two games.
I'll make it easy. I'll go Fallout right now. I had whatever was coming out of that one beating Tony Hawk.
It's definitely Fallout.
I'll vote for Tony Hawk.
I was gonna say I really like Tony Hawk.
It's Fallout. It's Fallout. I can't do it. I'm sorry, hey, Mr. Hawk. I'm sorry,
Mr. Hawk. My apologies. Mr. Hawk,
please.
If it was Thug Pro, I'd probably go with Tony Hawk. But give me New Vegas.
Oh, let's spice it up with this one, people. Let's go.
World of Warcraft versus Chrono Trigger. I know I'm gonna be in the minority on this one.
You might not be.
You might not be. I don't know. I don't know if Elise has played Chrono Trigger.
I have played thousands of hours of World of Warcraft. Fucking love that game. Current state of the game, notwithstanding.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft, love that game. I'd pick that over Chrono Trigger any day.
Ooh. I'm obviously going to go Chrono Trigger. It's my favorite game of all time.
I'm Chrono Trigger.
It's called Transistor, which isn't on this list.
I'm Chrono Trigger as well.
Man, if Elise played Chrono Trigger, she would probably hate it.
I've played Chrono Trigger.
Oh, I thought you had. Sorry, my mistake.
No, I played it in like 2017, 2016 on an emulator that didn't know how to use battery saves. The emulator didn't work with that.
I've never heard of it.
So that means I turned the game off, and I hadn't used save states. I'd only used in-game saves. I turned the game off and lost like 7 hours of progress, and I didn't want to go back to it, so I did. Emulators.
See, I was just gonna say because Chrono Trigger has one of the worst versions of ATB in it.
Not if you play the one with the updated ATB.
I played the DS version and it sucks.
Yeah, why didn't you switch to the better? There's 2 ATVs in that version.
I did switch to the better one.
I wasn't aware we were
Still
allowed to
not
play
good.
the best version of a game and put it in there.
Either way, I still pick World of Warcraft that's playing the best version, so...
I'm Chrono Trigger, baby.
So Chris is Chrono Triggered. Pridge, I think you said Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Trigger.
I'm World of Warcraft. Elise?
Jason, have you picked one yet?
No.
Jason, do you want to be a potential tiebreaker? Is the question.
No, I'm picking Chrono Trigger.
Jason picked Chrono Trigger.
I'm not voting for WoW. I refuse.
Trigger is moving on.
I have a soul.
Also,
my soul is not cleansed.
It's like a 14-hour JRPG. God, that's a fucking breath of fresh air.
That's fair. All right. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare versus Dishonored. The next one.
You know what I'm picking here.
I'm honestly Team Dishonored on this one. I know I voted Journey over Dishonored before, but Dishonored.
I'm trying not to be a tiebreaker again. I'm picking Modern Warfare.
Okay.
I'm going Modern Warfare.
Ooh,
I'll pick Dishonored.
I know.
Pridge.
Thank you, Pridge.
Pridge breaking.
Thank you, Pridge.
Dishonored has one of the best marketing campaigns of all time.
No, it doesn't. The game didn't sell.
Yeah, but that fucking song in the trailer was so good.
Wait, Renegade and Assassin's Creed? Great trailer.
It clearly did not have the best marketing campaign, or they would have sold copies of that
but
game.
I can't, in good conscience, let a COD game though go this far in any bracket.
I mean, to be fair, I really like Modern Warfare. That's my favorite
Modern
one.
Warfare game.
I do too, and I still can't let it go that far in any best of brackets.
Yeah, if any were, I'm glad they picked
Dishonored
Warfare. Better.
Dishonored is on another level. I like Dishonored 2 better than 1, but still.
Portal 2 versus God of War 2018. I hate this decision.
Easy. Portal 2.
Portal 2.
Really? I'm God of War on this one. Bridge?
I'm God of War on this one.
I don't think.
But that's a lot of that's because I have very limited exposure to Portal 2 outside of memes.
So I think
Portal 2 is great.
The rest of you voted Portal 2. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not expect that to happen. Okay.
I don't think I've ever finished Portal 2, but still, that game's fantastic.
I really like God of War, but like I don't love it as much as a lot of people do. I think
that's where I was at with Portal 2. Is like I like Portal 2 a lot, but I don't love it as much as I did the first one.
I think that just because God of War 2018 was really good doesn't mean that like it saved how negatively I think of the God of War franchise.
Well, you're voting on the game, not the franchise, Chris.
No, I know, but like when I was playing God of War 2018.
Oh, see, that's also the only God of War game I played. So
that will help a lot. I played almost all of them.
I watched people play other ones, and they didn't look good at all.
God of War 2, the original one, was like such a good game that I was like, I'm gonna play more of these games. And then I was like, ooh, maybe the next one will be good. Ooh, maybe the next one will be good, and it never happened.
All right, Civ 4 versus Ocarina of Time. It's Ocarina of Time, right?
Ocarina of Time.
Comment.
Chris.
So wrong.
Chris. It's Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
I'm just saying I don't need to vote on this. It's Ocarina of Time.
I thought you were saying no comment
because
I would say
you're so
even if you dislike the game, saying it sucks probably.
Civ 4 is great.
Civ 4 is great, but Ocarina of Time was fucking amazing.
All right, Bioshock versus Minecraft. Again, I haven't played Bioshock, but I do really like Minecraft. So
I don't want to pick this because there's a right answer in my actual would-be choice.
My choice is Minecraft.
I know what the better answer is. I know.
It's cool that Minecraft is a giant game where you can build a lot of stuff, but like Bioshock's the fucking god. The atmosphere and the play and the story in that game. So fucking good, Bioshock.
They managed to make an Ayn Rand novel good. That deserves a special Emmy. Give Bioshock.
Elise, I'm assuming you're Bioshock. Okay.
I actually would have picked, not that it matters anymore, but I would have picked Minecraft because, again, we need to make sure that, like, Bioshock's a great game, but like,
we don't need it to anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Come at me, Ghost of Ayn Rand. Is she dead?
Sorry, I interrupted you. Jason. Finish
it's fine. It's not important. Like I said, I think like the ability to put away massive hours, play with your friends, have creativity out the wazoo. I know it's a meme, but like there's insane creativity in that game.
Yeah.
It's just beyond like what we can even like. It's just too crazy, and I love Bioshock as a game, but that's why I picked Minecraft. But
Minecraft also has like that cultural importance thing.
Correct.
Yeah. If this were importance, Minecraft would be the winner.
But I'm saying like for certain titles that does factor.
And it's constantly updated yet again. But
I respect the hell out of it. I think it's a great game. I also just don't love it.
Oh, I hate it, but it's a great game.
I get bored really quickly.
One of these games has racists, the other one made by a racist.
True.
It's true.
Oh, powerful words.
Was Notch actually like an antagonist in Bioshock? I think he might have been. Splicer.
Spoilers. 10 out of 10 joke.
That was good. Jesus. All right. Witcher 3 versus Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I'm Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on this one.
I'm with Fridge.
I
like Witcher 3 a lot, but that game drags after a while.
That game is a great game, but man, is it overhyped. Holy moly.
You're not wrong. I also do think it's fantastic. So.
It's a fantastic game, but people are like, oh, it's the greatest game ever fucking made. I'm like, yo, calm down.
It's not.
Yeah, but recency bias is a hell of a thing.
It is.
Go Final. I didn't think it'd get past the first round. Let's go.
It's clawing its way up.
Back over to the right side of the bracket for. I guess I didn't read the bottom half. For the top half here, we got Super Mario World, Metal Gear Solid 3, Mass Effect 2, Kingdom Hearts 2, Pokemon Emerald, Mario 64, Shadow of the Colossus, and Half-Life 2. So that means we're starting with a banger of a matchup.
Yeah.
Of Super Mario World versus Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater.
Wow. This actually might go down to 3-2. We'll see.
Ooh. Both of these games were on my when we did top 10. Both of these games are in my top 10.
We get it, you're 30 to quote Bridge.
Yep.
Still one of my favorite things there.
That was great. Given that, Metal Gear Solid 3 for me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm voting Metal Gear Solid 3 because fuck Mario World.
I would probably lean towards MGS3.
I don't know about fuck Mario World, but I agreed with Elise up until then.
Mario World.
All right,
Konami, please don't fuck up this remake.
You should put Death Stranding in there instead of
Hey.
If Death Stranding were on this list, it would have been the first thing gone. All right, Mass Effect 2 versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wow, let's do it.
Looks like Mass Effect 2's summer vacation is over. KH2.
Yeah, I love Mass Effect 2, but obviously I'm picking KH2.
KH2.
Damn.
I still don't know how Halo lost, so I'm not going to pick the thing that beat it, which is fucking crazy. I'll pick Kingdom Hearts.
Damn, okay. I'm the only one on Team Mass Effect. Okay.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 moves on. Rest in peace, Mass Effect. Done in by a boy and his key. Pokemon Emerald versus Super Mario 64.
Emerald.
I didn't expect to come this far.
Emerald.
Shit. I mean, Jason's obviously unpicked Emerald. I'm 64 on this one.
I'm picking Emerald.
Emerald.
No, it doesn't matter then. I'd probably lean 64, but it's pretty close. But Emerald wins.
Fucking damn. All right. Pokemon Emerald beating Super Mario 64. Man, I thought our bracket would be better. Jesus Christ. All right.
It all comes down to matchups of AMS.
Shadow of the Colossus versus Half-Life 2. I'm Team Shadow of the Colossus on this one.
I'm Team Colossus.
I'm Team Colossus.
I'm also Team Colossus.
Wow, I was the only one who voted for Half-Life 2?
But...
I actually voted for Half-Life 2 here. Doesn't matter again.
I hate that it beat Dark Souls, but it is a great game. So
I think
I don't hate that it beat Dark Souls at all.
I thoroughly enjoyed Dark Souls being eliminated very early in the bracket.
I fucking love both these games.
Appreciated it a lot. All right, so bottom half of the right side bracket, we got Super Metroid, Titanfall 2, Half-Life Alyx, Rock Band, Hades, Persona 5 Royal, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and Final Fantasy VII, the original.
Bottom right bracket's so weird to me.
It has a very weird mix of games, that's for sure.
Yeah.
First matchup.
Again, I feel like there's 2 games on here that are going to lose their next round no matter which one wins.
Correct.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Correct,
2 of the brackets have an exact same problem.
I don't know. So, all right, we got Super Metroid versus Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2, let's go!
Titanfall 2.
Wow. Okay.
We can make this happen, people. Come on, roll away.
Jason or Pridge, either you want to chime in?
Yeah, I should probably get in before I have to do the tiebreaker thing, huh? Not that it matters. I'm picking Super Metroid.
I'll pick Super Metroid.
There, I didn't have to be the tiebreaker.
Titanfall 2, baby. It's Titanfall 2. I already have it marked up.
Protect the pilot, motherfuckers!
Protect the pilot.
BT, best robot.
Protocol 3.
Best
Protect
pal.
the pilot.
Wow, didn't expect that one.
We love BT.
It also automatically wins the next round because I don't give a shit about.
Oh yeah, I mean these two. I mean this one in existence. Whoops.
Half-Life Alyx.
You just want to move Titanfall 2 to the next one and just
sure. Titanfall 2 moving to the round after this.
Yeah. Considering, like I said, that Rock Band is not even the best music game on this in existence, I'm gonna meme my way into Half-Life again because it's funny.
I'm picking Half-Life Alyx out of these two.
I'm picking Rock Band because I haven't played Half-Life Alyx because I don't own a VR headset.
I'm picking Rock Band as well.
I'll also pick Rock Band, but I don't really care
Half-Life, my favorite game!
Welcome to the Half-Life 2 cast.
Rock Band,
baby, moving on.
Rock Band somehow beats out Tetris and
Super Mario 64 in terms of like how high it got farther.
I mean, listen. It really beat Tetris and Bloodborne.
Yeah. It shouldn't have beaten Bloodborne.
Nope. Sure shouldn't have, but whatever.
It shouldn't have beaten Bloodborne. It shouldn't have beaten Tetris.
Because Bloodborne beats TF2 for me. Whatever.
Hades versus Persona 5 Royal. I think that this is an interesting matchup. Yeah, this is a hard one.
It's an easy one. Are you kidding me? Hades.
Look, I've got real problems with Hades' story. I don't like the combat of Persona games, and I think the dungeons are a fucking slog.
It's P5 Royal for me. I know that doesn't matter because we already had 3, but
yeah,
P5 Royal.
Do you like Persona 4 better, David, or no?
I didn't play 4, so
okay. I did at the time. P4 did not age well.
Okay, I just wanted to get.
I know
people
talk that long ago, and it was really fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People talk about 4.
I think I had conflated too much in my head. Yeah. It was like this perfect game.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched someone play through 4.
I've only played 4, so
that's fair.
But
just out of curiosity, Pridge, which one was your choice?
Probably Hades, because I actually haven't played P5 Royal yet.
It's fair.
Yeti says
it is like
time.
It is like 120 hours.
He's gonna get that 120 hours of that game.
Yeah, I will absolutely play that game for 120 hours when I get around to it.
And you'll love it.
Me too.
Again, I beat Persona 4 Golden, and then immediately played it and beat it again.
Jesus,
nice.
That's true.
Just so I could, just so I wanted to get all the social links.
Real quick, who'd you romance?
First time through, girl whose family owns an inn.
Yukiko.
Team Yukiko, let's go, Team Yukiko!
Correct answer.
And then second time through, that totally asshole chick who's a total bully, because I was just looking around.
Okay.
I don't remember that one's name, but yes.
Which one that was.
She's not a playable character. She's just one of your classmates. She likes to skip school and be a jerk.
That's me.
The Moonarch? I know, the Moonarch is the theater girl. Oh, she's Moon? Okay, the Moon girl.
Yeah, she's Moon.
Theater people? What?
Moving on.
Theater man's son.
Moving on. Castlevania Symphony Night versus Final Fantasy VII, the original.
FF7.
I'll get in early and go FF7.
Ooh, we got
wow. Make it interesting.
We don't FF7.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I picked FF7 too. So.
Ooh, the Hades matchup's rough.
You're all wrong.
You're all wrong.
At least after every bracket.
You're all wrong. It's over. I have the high ground.
All right, we're back. This is the quarterfinals, I think.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals. We have.
No, isn't this the round of? This is the round of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is round. So
Yeah.
16, 8,
Quarterfinals,
4. No, next one's.
Oh no! I see. Yeah.
Round of 16. Pretty sure.
I'm a fool. I'm a fool in love.
Guys, I watch enough tennis tournaments to know that it goes quarterfinal, so round of 16, then quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When me and Pridge have our doubles team, we'll be finals easy.
Easy.
All right. Round of 16. GTA San Andreas versus Fallout New Vegas.
New Vegas.
GTA.
I had a different game beating both of these, but I will pick San Andreas.
I will pick.
You have beating both of these, League.
Yes, I did. I had League go very far.
Yikes. I'll pick
Yikes.
Fallout, I guess.
Ooh,
like both these games.
that leaves me.
Rich.
Fuck it, I'll go Fallout.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, Fallout New Vegas.
GTA had a good run.
I too
Getting
have never
some
been
work
huge into the Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
franchise.
Getting some work in.
Oh, dude, I griefed Bloodborne so
And-
fucking
And
hard.
Maggie.
I griefed it so hard. It would have lost anyway. Like
You guys
like,
are
I
doing
don't
better
know.
than
I would do
IGN, but I'm
Alex.
still mad you all griefed Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
yes,
we did. Oh yeah, no, you have every right to be upset at
You
Mac.
have
We
every
griefed
right.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, I 100% will verify. I griefed
I would
the
have had
fuck
a
out of
beating
that.
Titanfall, but we're in the. We're
I'm
in the
surprised
halfway zone
Titanfall
now.
won. I would have had it lost.
Next matchup, we got Chrono Trigger versus Dishonored.
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 Easy.
I'll go Chrono Trigger on this one.
Oh my god.
Jesus, dying.
How did Dishonored get this far? Who
Great
knew?
game.
Being
Great
a
game.
dork
It is a good game. I had to win a couple rounds, but
Yeah. It's so good.
I'm assuming that means your pick is Chrono Trigger, Jason.
yeah, it's Chrono Trigger.
So
But the
Chris,
future refused to change. Chrono Trigger.
yeah, I knew the answer to that one. Chrono Trigger.
I mean the Breath of the Wild griefing. No, we're all happy about that one. the
It
Bloodborne
lost
one,
fair and square.
Bloodborne one, I kind
No.
of feel bad about. I don't feel bad about Breath of the Wild.
All right, going into the bottom half of the left side bracket in round of
You know what
16.
I'm shocked didn't make this list, but like not because of
Donkey
how
Kong
good it
Country
is,
won.
but because it's this kind of list that Undertale wasn't on here.
No, I'm surprised.
Oh, that
actually.
is a big shocker, you're right.
That feels
That's a
like
good
a,
point,
that is
actually.
that is a shock.
like
Yeah.
I don't love that game, but I'm shocked it's on.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
okay.
shocked
Jack and Dexter, Ratchet, Sly, Spyro, and Crash never existed. So
I mean,
Jack
none of
one's
those
an
are top
amazing
64
game.
for me. Not a
they're better
single
than
one.
they're better than Sims 3. They're better than Inside.
I mean, I
See,
agree with those. I agree with those
Yeah.
statements.
Man,
exactly. They made the
reality,
list.
the alternate reality where like the 2000s didn't happen and Jack
Yes.
didn't have to become edgy
Yes.
and could have just been a fucking platformer.
What-
Oh god.
It's kind of weird because IGN just doesn't expect the 5 years of 2000 to 2005 existing. They just
No,
don't
not at all.
acknowledge it.
The
in this
PlayStation
bracket.
2, terrible console.
Yeah,
had no
exactly.
games.
I'm
Best
so
selling
shocked.
console
the
of all
GameCube and
time.
PlayStation 2.
Horrible.
Yeah, I know.
console.
Fucking terrible. Hate it. Trash.
All right, let's talk Portal 2 versus Ocarina of Time.
I'm Ocarina.
I love Portal, but it's Ocarina.
Ocarina.
Well, I think I know what Elise is voting. So I'll put a
Yeah, Portal 2.
It's Ocarina. Ocarina moves forward.
Sorry, Chell.
Also, I do think Ocarina.
I didn't want Ocarina to get out of the first round, and yet it's going into quarterfinals.
It didn't make it in the first round. Hey, don't worry. I had Lee go all the way to the semis and it lost in the first
Jesus
round. So
fucking Christ. You're a wild man.
Yeah, that was a mistake. But
spent 1,500 hours on it.
Bioshock versus Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, y'all.
I'm gonna keep running this train. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I gotta go with the game I spent so many hours on as a kid. It's Tactics Advance, motherfuckers.
It's Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Let's go. Bioshock's a great game. Doesn't win this matchup though.
I do love Bioshock a lot.
I did not expect this when I nominated this game.
Would you kindly move up Tactics Advance? David doesn't get there. I'm gonna play Bioshock. Never mind.
I know it's
Bioshock.
commonly used phrase.
Bioshock. Let it be known I voted for Bioshock. Let it be known.
Well,
Thank you, Jason.
in the regular thing, it would have been Bioshock because Tactics Advance wouldn't be there.
Yes, that's true. That's a true statement.
But that's not our fault. That's IGN's fault.
Top right. Round of 16. Sweet 16, some would call it.
My heart.
Metal Gear Solid 3 versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
God. How could you do this to me?
Here, you know.
We know you're Kingdom Hearts 2, Elise.
I'm Kingdom Hearts 2 as well.
I have to be Metal Gear Solid. I can't.
I'm sorry, Roxas, but it's Metal Gear Solid 3 for me.
Fuck! I don't pick between these two.
Back to your tie-breaking ways.
Who am I pissing off more? Fuck!
Jason, what were you going to answer before I said anything? That's your answer.
I was going to say Kingdom Hearts. That's why.
Okay, that's your answer.
That's fine.
That's your answer. I don't like it, but that's your answer.
I know, and Zach's going to be not happy with me either.
2 franchises that'll never be finished.
And Mackie, would you kindly all play Bloodborne and then redo the bracket? No.
And Mackie, I love Bloodborne. It's probably one of my top 10 games of all time. Check that. Go back and check that VOD.
It wasn't there. It wasn't.
The problem with the Metal Gear vote is I haven't played 3. So.
Well, one
played one of the other ones.
I played Sons of Liberty, which is a mistake.
You watched Sons of Liberty.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and I still get harassed by saying I watched it, and that's not good enough.
Pokemon Emerald versus Shadow of the Colossus.
I'm Shadow of the Colossus.
Kill your memes, Shadow of the Colossus.
Not a meme.
Does that mean you're Pokemon Emerald?
Yes, it is.
Elise?
David?
Very well. It's Shadow of the Colossus moving forward.
All right,
wow. Just fucking wow.
It's close, man, but like...
Super clunky boss battle simulator wins.
Yeah.
The same game re-released over and over for 25 years. The game.
I don't have that many, I don't have that many strong opinions on either of these games. So.
I think Pokemon has been the same game Pokemon. For 25 years.
I like Pokemon, but I mean, it doesn't really... The stories are whatever. The gameplay loop can get a little droll after a while. Shadow of the Colossus just did something so unique and different for its time.
Yeah, unique is a great word for Shadow of the Colossus, because like before, there was really no game that had attempted something like that beforehand.
All right, bottom half of the right side, Sweet 16. I guess it was technically the Sweet 14 because we already moved Titanfall 2 ahead over Rock Band. That's been done.
Look, we did what we had to do. Okay,
this bracket on the right side fucking sucks, but
it's fine because here
it's
comes
losing to the left. It better. Please, for my
meat.
own sanity's sake, it better lose.
We got Hades versus Final Fantasy VII for the last round of the Sweet 16. Listen, you all know I chronically don't like roguelikes that much. It's Final Fantasy VII for me.
But I'm the Supergiant guy. It has to be Hades.
I'm picking Hades. Like I said, I think the ending of that game is gross, but it's Hades. Like, it's gotta be.
Which ending?
The true ending.
Oh, yeah.
And she's right. It's probably
the 10 wins ending.
It's written by someone who's not well enough educated on that matter.
Yeah, 100%.
You can vote if you want to avoid potentially being a tiebreaker.
I think I'm picking Final Fantasy.
Okay, Pridge, you
As
are the
am I.
tiebreaker.
All right, that's
Final
fine.
Fantasy
That's fine. It had a good
VII.
run. It had a good run.
This is another one where I didn't want it to get out of the first round, and yet it's in the top 8.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. My dreams have already been crushed. You always used to have Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't have any. My dream is dead.
The power
It's
of horny
over.
Greek god art can only take us so far.
Yeah. I
That
still have one hope.
means
I still have one hope.
Our Elite 8 bracket. Fallout New Vegas versus Chrono Trigger, Ocarina of Time versus Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, running the bracket.
Let's go.
Kingdom Hearts 2 versus Shadow of the Colossus, Titanfall 2 versus Final Fantasy 7. Let's dive in because we're taking a long time. New Vegas versus Chrono Trigger.
No fucking around, Chrono Trigger.
New Vegas.
Chrono Trigger.
New Vegas, I don't even know how the fuck got this high up. It's Chrono Trigger.
There it is.
Okay, good. I don't have to decide. I appreciate that greatly.
I'm noticing a theme here in our breakdown of this bracket.
Don't want to be the one who decides. No.
Exactly.
Well, no, like, it wasn't that I didn't want to be the one to decide. I didn't want to decide myself.
Right, yeah.
Because, like, I don't... Yeah. Neither of those are, like, giant on my list. So I'm like, oh, man, I have to pick between those. All right. Ocarina of Time versus Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I swear to fucking God. I'm just going to go first and say Ocarina of Time and hope and pray.
This time, Final Fantasy will have to stop its advanced. I'm also Ocarina of Time.
Advanced tactics of moving in.
The tactics can only go further. FFTA, let's go.
Oh my God. And Elise is going to pick it too.
I pick Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
This is the one-timer pick. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Yeah.
Let's go!
Wow.
I wouldn't have voted for it in any of the earlier
I should have picked Metal fucking Gear Solid 3.
Should not be.
I definitely should have picked Metal Gear Solid 3.
You should have. You're like, we could have had it all rolling in the group.
In an absolutely wild upset, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is in the final 4. Let's go. Oh, man. That's insane. Literally anyone who came to this podcast from the Zelda videos is gonna be mad. All of them.
What Zelda videos?
J10 Ackley is like, show this to IGN when you're done. You know what? We'll probably tweet it at him. Why not?
Yeah, might as well. We fixed your shitty list. We didn't let Bloodborne advance.
I was gonna say
we fixed your shitty list and also made it worse at the same time. Oops.
That's power save data, baby.
We could have picked Sims, guys.
All right, top right, final 4, or going into the final 4. Kingdom Hearts 2, Shadow of the Colossus. Who's moving forward?
Can I pick neither?
My sweet summer child, Metal Gear's dead. Give me.
You can wait, Jason, and potentially be the.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait.
All right. Chris,
two games I love, but I'm going KH2.
Same.
Yeah. KH2
Chris,
moves on.
You said Shadow of the Colossus was the closest to a perfect game, and then you picked Kingdom Hearts 2.
Correct.
Fucking damn it. I would have picked Shadow of the Colossus. God damn it.
That is a correct stance.
Absolute piece of shit.
I love both these games.
It's flawless doesn't mean it. Just because it's flawless doesn't mean the good parts are.
Listen, it's better than Kingdom Hearts 2.
Whatever bullshit Elise is spouting, I don't agree with.
It's the same game!
I mean, listen, we also picked the same game as Elise a lot earlier, and then Elise kept talking about opinions on some of them. We're like, well, okay, we were with you until you said, fuck you, Super Mario World.
Look, those two are separated by a hair, but I went with KH2 because it has better combat. Get off my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that has better combat.
I mean, Shadow of the Colossus doesn't have combat, really.
It doesn't have combat. It's a fucking simulator where you're...
Titanfall 2 versus Final Fantasy 7.
TF2, we can do this. Come on, people. Come on. TF2. Don't leave me on the way.
It's TF2. I'm with you, Chris.
I'm Final Fantasy.
Oh.
This is hard.
What has the best chance of beating Kingdom Hearts 2?
Neither of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should really ask Chris, Elise, and Bridge, because
yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I adore Titanfall 2.
For Bridge, probably Final Fantasy 7.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts 2 unfortunately beats both of these.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like our vote matters.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is the top 3 game. That's my top 3 favorite games.
Yeah, this is insanely close for me. If this were a remake, it would be Final Fantasy VII Remake. Since it's not remake, I'm going to say Titanfall 2.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
It doesn't even matter what I vote.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you put on the right side of the bracket.
I put Final Fantasy, again, 7, and I got destroyed there.
I mean, you got to the final 8 with Final Fantasy VII. That's pretty freaking
I didn't want it to go to the
Jason.
final 8. I just have to pick it. Because that right side bracket sucks. The right corner is awful.
Yeah,
it's the worst of the quarters.
It's got a very weird combo of games.
It's real bad. Bloodborne should have went higher.
All right, folks.
Except that it's
your fault!
Yeah, that is entirely your fault, Jason. For the final 4 in the best video game of all time, We've got Chrono Trigger versus Final Fantasy Tactics
I swear to fucking God.
And on the other side of the bracket, we have Kingdom Hearts 2 versus Titanfall 2. Let's start.
Hold on. I just
want to point out here.
Go ahead.
I just want to point out here, I made a really tough choice at the beginning of this podcast when I picked Kingdom Hearts 2 over Outer Wilds, and because those are top 2.
See, you know what's really funny, Elise? I would have voted for Outer Wilds in some of those other matchups, but not Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Hey, everyone that's currently mad about how bad our list has become, you're right in doing so. I just want to note that if this was the original IGN bracket, this would currently be Burnout 3 versus Inside. So get off our backs.
Oh.
No. Okay. That's if we chose the exact same picks, right?
Yeah.
But I was saying, God of War 2018 swept the left side bracket.
Okay.
Yes. But Chrono Trigger lost to Burnout, and FF
actually
Tactics
here.
was Limbo.
I'm not even going to wait on this.
Hang on. I'm going to pop open the original IGN bracket and see what was in the top 4. Just because I'm
I actually have it right here.
I have it on the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
So the original IGN bracket at this point was GTA San Andreas against God of War 2018. Fair. I don't agree, but fair. And the other side was GTA 5 against Breath of the Wild, which we killed in the first round. So,
God, GTA 5 beats Breath of the Wild. That pisses me off. I don't even love Breath of the Wild that much.
No DQ.
Very annoying that GTA 5 got that far.
And Mackie with the no Dragon Quest rep. Dragon Quest is not a good RPG series.
It is.
Compared to the other ones that are on here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, look, Final Fantasy 10 and 12 didn't even make the list, so whatever.
So the crazy thing is, the left side of the bracket is good, and the right side of the bracket is a meme. So
our bracket or the bracket
I
itself?
Would flip that.
No,
I would flip that.
No.
Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy Tactics Advance both lose to Kingdom Hearts 2 and Titanfall 2 to me.
Okay,
there's no way Titanfall 2 is a better game than Chrono Trigger. I'm sorry. There's no way.
See, the thing is, I don't think that high of Chrono Trigger, so it loses to all these games.
Oh, Titanfall 2 loses to everything else present, and I like.
All right, folks.
Come on.
Enough preamble. I want to end this so I can edit and post it.
That's fair.
Chrono Trigger versus Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. We're in the semifinals.
I again, for the love of God, will pick something that is going against Final Fantasy Tactics. Still don't know how it's gotten this far, and pick Chrono Trigger.
Gotten this far because it's a great game. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I'm gonna pick Chrono Trigger.
That's fair.
You got to go with the horse you wrote in on Chrono Trigger.
It's a good joke.
Thank you.
That was a good reference.
I'll pick Final Fantasy Tactics Advance because Chrono Trigger has ATB. And fuck ATB.
Oh, I almost moved Final Fantasy Tactics on accident. Whoopsie.
You wanted the meme to become the dream.
At least Chrono Trigger gives me some glimmer of hope in humanity. So,
I mean, I like all the other of the 4 games better. So. Jason, you need to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I think you would actually fucking love that game.
Coming soon to Save That Attack. It's the hit series of 1 episode.
Like, I legitimately think you would love that game. Bridge, am I right here?
Again, it's a little different than the tactics games Jason usually plays, but it's still a very clean. It's an incredibly clean tactics game, even being as old as it is.
We're playing Conquest next, so if he likes that, he'll love.
I like Conquest, but
you will fucking love.
It's not. It's never been the thing. I just don't like the Final Fantasy realm at all. I fucking hate it.
They're all different realms,
and I hate it.
They are all weeby. Yeah, he's right about that.
Different.
I don't think Tactics Advance is weeby at all.
I mean, it's more older pixel style. So I mean, it'd be as you call Fire Emblem weeby.
Renaissance art.
Yeah, it is pretty big.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance is literally an isekai.
That's true.
It is an isekai.
I mean, that's
but it doesn't look,
true.
Again, I mean, it is an isekai. It just doesn't look super weeby.
It's
That's
an
why Frizz likes it so
isekai
much. It reminds
before
him of his
isekai
past.
had a word, so like I feel like that's got to give it something.
Yeah, I mean, it's also much better than those isekai because it doesn't.
Yeah,
it's not
true.
shitty and
All right.
Isekai.
Kingdom
can't
Hearts 2 versus Titanfall 2, the battle of the twos. As much as
Zero.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Zero.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Kingdom Hearts.
I should have picked Metal Gear Solid 3.
you should, because I would have picked Metal Gear over Titanfall 2 as well.
I would have loved Metal Gear to have beaten Cage 2.
I'm mad the Cage 2 is in the top 2 games for us.
I'm mad the Cage 2 is going to win.
Oh my god, it probably will. We fucked up. I said we were going to do a better job. We fucked up.
No, we didn't. Kingdom Hearts 2 is absolutely a
It's
universally
a great
acclaimed
game. It's not a just best game of all time. All
For
right.
a lot of people, it is, though.
Wish I had a sequel.
A lot of people that grew up with Disney.
Okay, a lot of people would have picked, half the other, like, Ocarina.
The finals. Yeah, I was gonna say, the finals that I definitely did not choose. I would not have picked either of these games to be here. It's Chrono Trigger versus Kingdom Hearts 2. Yes,
Can we do
Jason.
a fun thing where we all put what we would have had in our finals without, like, any interference?
Oh, sure.
I
That'd
didn't
be
fill it out, so I don't actually know that I know.
Oh, okay.
I can probably make that up real quick, though.
Okay.
You guys talk, or you all talk. I'll pick.
My matchup right now, without any interference, is Ocarina versus Halo 2/3.
Oh, I absolutely would not have had Halo up there. Ocarina has a chance.
Mine would have been Burnout versus The Sims.
Does it?
What?
Those are both on the same side.
He was joking.
I did mean for the left side of the bracket.
But yeah,
yes, you're correct.
but somehow Burnout switches sides. It's the celebrity switch, is what we call it.
Yes, it doesn't run it.
It's crazy.
It pushes over Super Mario Bros. 3 and takes.
I mean, to be fair, it could push over anything on the bottom right. God, fuck me.
I had Chrono Trigger.
Mine would have been
MGS3
Dishonored.
actually. Wow, not that far off.
Yeah, not far off.
Mine would have been Dishonored versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
Mine would have been probably. I would have been Borderlands 2 versus Kingdom Hearts 2.
Wow. Okay.
I also should
Wait,
note
are we
that on
including our picks that we put in? Because that does change it for me.
No,
actually, I would have. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I brought it up because Elise said Kingdom Hearts 2, and I was like,
true.
wait,
I didn't
thought you
I
were
didn't
from
have
the original.
Pokemon Emerald in my thing. I didn't have Pokemon Emerald in my thing. Yeah.
Dark Souls. It would have been
Mine
Dark
would have
Souls.
been Pokemon versus Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. If Kingdom Hearts 2 isn't in it, then it's Borderlands 2 versus Batman Arkham City.
The additions do not change mine. However, I did it in my own personal bracket, make it Street Fighter 3, and it made the semifinals.
Mine would have been God of War 2018 versus Metal Gear Solid 3, probably. Maybe Shadow of the Colossus, one of those two for the right side.
Hey man, I would have picked Metal Gear Solid 3 if Metal Gear Solid 2 wasn't fucking awful.
God, MGS lost to The Last of Us, and it wasn't close. That's so annoying.
Oh really?
Yeah, it lost. It got 26% of the vote against 74.
That's crazy.
I guess
but like
both are PlayStation
recency.
heavy.
It's recency.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say
100% recency bias.
no.
yeah,
I don't think
sorry.
it is. I 100%
I'm
don't
sorry,
think it is.
Drake.
It's both of them are PlayStation exclusives, and more people in the West, which this is IGN, will have played Last of Us.
That's a very good point.
And a lot of them being PlayStation fans, if they liked Last of Us more than Metal Gear Solid 3, which is highly possible, both are fantastic games, then you're taking away from the NGS vote even more because those are the people that played it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, mine would have probably been MGS or Shadow of the Colossus on the right side, and then God of War on the left side for what choices are there. None of my top 3 or 5 games are even on the list.
Nope. Not even close. Let's fucking go.
All right, folks. Chrono Trigger, Kingdom Hearts 2. Final round.
I don't think my vote will even matter.
I think it will. Who wants to start?
Wait. Because I think it's going to be 2.
Actually, I guess the real question is, Chris, which one do you pick?
I believe that the future still refused to change Chrono Trigger 2, please. Or Chrono Trigger, it goes on.
Chrono Trigger 2.
That's Chrono Cross. I'm sorry.
No, it's never Chrono Cross. Hey, at least both these games have shitty sequels.
It's true. That's true.
Got him.
We got Chrono Trigger from Chris. Elise, I feel like I don't need to ask.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay.
You don't need to ask. It's Kingdom Hearts 2.
Pridge?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Me and Jason now.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of Chrono Trigger, but I enjoy playing.
Do you want to be? You could actually just end it anyway.
The thing is, I have to pick between these two either way, and I don't want to.
How about this? I'll make you pick between the two because I'm picking Chrono Trigger.
Fuck
that boy.
But I don't want to pick between these two, so. So
I would have picked I picked so many things that Kingdom Hearts 2 went up against that I like more than Kingdom Hearts 2. But also I didn't like Chrono Trigger that much. I hate brackets. It's Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm fucking mad at myself for even saying those words.
Brackets are a bad system for some.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
This is why brackets are used in sport, where like you actually have to compete, and someone doesn't just pick the winner.
Oh yeah, no, I hate this. I hate this, folks.
I love this. Look,
I'm surprised we're okay with this.
I'm not okay with this.
Round one for me was rough.
Yo, happy September 20th, y'all.
I almost universally picked against you guys in round one. But
I
Kingdom
feel
Hearts
like
2
that
winning
was
just
you almost universally just picked against this. You could have stopped there at least.
I had a chance to kill Kingdom Hearts 2. Winning,
you did, Jason, and you missed. You skipped that chance. You picked
over a game I've never played.
But you made the good choice.
Only because I played it.
Look, it's not like Cage 2 is a bad game by any means. It's a fantastic game.
No, it's you know what? It's brackets, and boy, would I have picked a lot of things over it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if we had the chance to redo the bracket in its entirety, I don't think Chrono Trigger would have made it nearly as far.
No,
like,
it wouldn't have.
There's so many duds in that bracket, like fucking.
Oh yeah.
Like Fortnite. And
next
League.
episode of Save Data Cast, we redo the entire bracket ourselves.
No.
I'm kidding.
Who did you guys have?
This special 14-hour Save Data Cast.
Who would you have winning? Because I had OOT winning by far.
MGS3.
Okay. I had MGS3, yeah.
Oh, in the original bracket?
Yeah. No, I mean, you probably would have had just Kingdom Hearts still, too, anyway, wherever you put it. If you got the chance to edit. This is edited one, too. Even in my edited one, OOT would have.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, even edited, it would have been MGS3.
Even edited, it's MGS3.
Out of this group.
Just dude, Street Fighter gets close.
Yeah, even edited, it's still OOT for me. So,
and then it would have been close for the last round. It would have been hard to choose between God of War and MGS3.
I probably would have picked Dark Souls.
Is there nothing on the right side that beats Dark Souls?
Hard disagree.
I don't think
any of us disagree. I don't think any of us disagree more than like me and Pridge on anything Dark Souls related.
Bloodborne loses in the semifinals on that side for me.
Well, yeah, what I was gonna say was if I had Bloodborne go past, would it have gotten anywhere, or would it just have still died?
Chris probably would have voted for Bloodborne.
I would have pushed it. Yeah. Oh, what did we
see? But then I would have voted Kingdom Hearts over Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
Bloodborne would have beat Rock Band.
Bloodborne would have made it exactly as far as Titanfall did, I think.
Oh, I would have I would have knocked out Bloodborne.
Can you go to the bottom right?
It
would have lost FF7. It would have made it to there and lost FF7.
Yeah, they would have lost.
No, I would have picked Bloodborne over FF7.
But I don't think the other three would.
No. Pridge would have picked.
No, I would.
Oh no,
I would
Pridge
also
would
pick
have
Bloodborne.
Actually, yeah, it probably would have gone because Jason
would have gone,
and then you and Elise would.
I would switch. Yeah, it would have gone. Yep. Then it would have lost probably to Kingdom Hearts 2, though.
Well, it's a shame that Half-Life Alyx is definitively a better game because it made it further on this list.
It's not how brackets work. It's not definitive. All right, folks, that's gonna do it.
If you have any problems with these opinions, please email Zach@savedatateam.biz.
Zach should be happy. We pushed Chrono Trigger pretty fucking far. Even if you lost Metal Gear Solid
that's true.
And
he would have been tilted about a lot of things, but he would be glad about Chrono Trigger
and Metroid.
I'm also.
Oh, he would have been so
I'm
mad.
so
mad about
Metroid. I'm still mad that Outer Wilds isn't also on this list because those are top 2. And it's not even close.
I can't believe Final Fantasy Tactics made it to the final 4.
It's a great game.
It is, but I didn't expect the response.
Because it shouldn't have. Ocarina should have beat it, but the meme is too strong.
Yeah, probably should have.
No, I legitimately do like Final Fantasy Tactics more than Ocarina of Time. That was a legitimate opinion.
I've played.
I mean, for me, it's a genre. I mean, again, I think Ocarina is the better game, but I have more fun playing tactics games.
I haven't played Ocarina in 15 years. I played Tactics Advance last year on the subway.
I played Tactics Advance while working from home during COVID.
Heck yeah.
Still a banger.
Folks, we're done. We're getting off. I need to edit and post this and make dinner and stuff. So we're
Good
finished.
Night.
Before we go, just real quick, I'm sure all of you already tuned in or listened, but we'll be back I should be back on Monday with Pokemon. It's iffy because Zach is moving that day, so if his internet is not turned on, we will not be doing Pokemon. But at the moment, Pokemon's the plan, and I don't think there's a plan for Tuesday, Wednesday, Ace Attorney, Thursday. I don't know. But hopefully we'll see you back in 2 weeks with this show. Probably not. We'll mess with the schedule again. We're good at that. Anything else you want to shout out or anything like that before we go?
I'm good.
Shout outs to Sims 3, my favorite game.
Oh, we should do a version of this with only shit games.
The shittiest game of all time?
Not like that, but like all the Sims 3s and Burnouts, like stuff like that's like mid tier.
Yeah,
the most mediocre game.
The most game of all time.
Excellent.
Burnout legitimately is not a bad game. I feel bad.
No, Burnout's a good game. I like Burnout. All right. I'm killing.